Guys doing? I'm happy we're back for the lovers hotline. And tonight we're gonna have some fun. If you guys wanna come and participate, or if you have a little issue with your girl, with your dude, whatever you're going through, you hit the link in the description of this video, and you'll be on. We're gonna talk to you. So you can either do that or you can call. I forgot to tell you, you can call. Yes, here, that's what you do. That's the other side. To discuss any relationship issue, click the link in the description, or you call 213-224-8583. Yes, I hope you guys have been having a great day. Today I have a guest, so I'm gonna introduce my guest. I think he's ready. He's looking very professional. Maybe I'm underdressed, but hey, let's see. I have 911 baby goat.
9/11 the baby go. What's going on, Mel? How you doing?
I'm good. How are you? Look at you, dressed up and shit.
You know, it's funny, believe it or not, this is more or less my look all the time. But I'm ready for your chat to call me Kevin Samuels Jr., Kevin Samuels Walmart, all that good shit.
Walmart. Wait, my favorite one is when they say Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree. Family Dollar. No, Family Dollar, because not
Family
everybody
Dollar.
dollar.
We're gonna see. Okay, so for the people who don't know you, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. My name is 911 Baby Goat. You can call me BG for short. I have a military channel that's dedicated to helping those interested in joining the United States Navy. Basically, on that channel, I tell you everything I wish people would have told me. Right now, I am currently active duty, but I do plan to get out and pursue other things. And that channel is going to be something on the side that I'm going to be dedicated towards doing it. But I'm also passionate about helping men in general. So I thought it'd been interesting to come on your channel and see if we can help some guys out.
For sure, we're gonna try. Definitely. Let me say hello to our people. Twin78, what's up, bro? Are you looking? Can you see the chat too or no?
I cannot see the chat. I'm just trying to make sure my audio isn't too loud. So hopefully
No,
it's not.
it's fine. It's just clear, not like mine. It's
Well,
just
hopefully I can bring all types of quality to the show.
yes. So hello, Uncle Ruckus, up late NYC, DR334, PT, Roth Anderson, hello, Vincent Harris, Jason Jones, who else? Woody Wood Duman, Pinarello, Cetharis, everybody's here. Mr. Jones, hey. Uh, yeah, Cetharis is like, oh, he's currently active duty. Mm-hmm.
I'm curious, Mel. What made you want to start this show?
This show, I think it's I be trying to give back in ways that I can, So I felt like the talent show that was usually on Thursday was kind of like, okay, I was doing music, so I felt like, hey, let's see if I can use some of the people I know, and then you guys, not you, but that other people can come and join and try maybe to get a shot or something. I don't know. That was that. And this one is like, hey, I give relationship advice, or I tell you how to do something relationship wise or whatever. So I was thinking, maybe if you have a problem and you want to call me, and there's people sending me emails with their problems too, and I'm like, yo, I can't
You
respond
can
to
only
them.
respond to so many emails at one time.
Exactly. So I was like, let's do a show where people can actually come and talk about it. So
And I think it's a good thing to have both a male and a female perspective on a lot of questions as well.
yeah, because usually it's always me. And I'm like, I don't be knowing everything. So I think having a male sometime is good. It's good for this,
I would agree.
for sure. All right. So they're talking shit about you already. They say, why is everyone trying to be Kevin Samuel? I guess someone have to be a well-dressed asshole. Are you an
You
asshole?
know what's funny? Partially, not the I am an asshole. I don't even want to lie. But you know what's funny though? I would rather people say I'm trying to be like Kevin Samuels or whatever the case than to be called like a preacher. Because a lot of times when people see black men in a suit, especially if you're from the South, the first thing they think of is preacher. And I'm like, it's kind of sad that our image can only be a preacher if we're in a suit. So I would rather be called that. That's a much better insult. Keep it coming.
Okay.
I'm gonna be reading the chat when this stream is over with.
When
I'm
it's
from
over.
Memphis. I got a good sense of humor.
All right, we're gonna see. We have a caller already. Let me put him on.
Let's go.
Let's go. Hello.
I
Hello?
cannot hear anything.
You can't hear anything?
No.
Oh my God, this shit is gonna play with me like the other time. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. This is weird, but I'll talk to you afterwards. But okay, I'm gonna fix it. I know how to fix it. I'm sorry, sir. I'm gonna call you back. Okay? All right. We have other people that use the link on StreamYard, so I'm just gonna do talk to these people for now until I need one more minute and it's gonna be fixed. So, all right, let's see. I have also Lucius.
Hey, how we doing, guys?
How you doing? How
Good.
you doing,
How are
man?
you?
I'm well. That was such a pivotal point that he made, that when you're well dressed and in a suit, you're either Kevin Samuels or a preacher. You can't be a business owner or a gentleman that just likes to look sharp. That was pivotal.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We gotta take our image back.
Absolutely. Let's do that. Let's bring it back to the 1920s. You know how they used to dress. They used to put that shit on. But beyond that, we're not here to talk about that. How you doing, Melly?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm well. Thanks for asking.
Awesome.
So I have two questions. I'm gonna start with the first one. It's kind of long-winded. You guys got time?
A little bit. Go ahead.
All right. Because I know you're still trying to set it up to where you could actually take the callers calling in. So I'm gonna try to make it as quick as I can.
Okay, no problem.
I have I'm kind of in a dilemma. I am torn, and I just want to make sure that I'm not settling, because I feel like I don't want to settle, nor do I want to be too superficial. So check this out. I recently met a girl, and she's cool. Like, long story short, she hit me up randomly. She's somebody that I kicked it with in the past, but it was nothing like this, you know. And she hit me up randomly, and we went out on a Saturday night. We had an amazing time. She ended up coming back to the crib, and you guys know. So I thought that was it. You know, I thought it was just a one night stand. If she wants some more, she just hit me up on the nights where she wants some more. You know, I didn't believe that it would blossom into anything serious. But she has just been like applying pressure. And as a person dealing with codependent issues and abandonment issues, it's really like pulling at my heartstrings, because I don't know. You know how the dating pool is. You can barely get a response sometimes from these women, especially women that I'm attracted to. So it's just been really odd. So it's refreshing to have somebody that's attentive, somebody that's sweet, somebody that's considerate, somebody that reaches out first, somebody that just doesn't care about double texting. You know, if I don't respond for a while, I'm still getting, she hasn't lost interest even due to my indifference. So that's rare these days, and it really it's making me wonder if I am skipping out on a chance, because I'm a hopeless romantic. So I do want to be in love. I do want to meet the one. I do want to get to know each other and just truly engage in an actual relationship. But I am just not attracted to this woman. And I know you guys are like, okay, if you're
Leave her
not
alone.
attracted to her, I beg your pardon?
I leave her alone. If you're not attracted to her, there's only so much. You got to have some sort of baseline attraction for it to even work.
I smashed. So wouldn't you say that that's baseline attraction?
Because us men will smash a lot of things we'll never show out in daylight.
And I would never be in public with her. I would never proudly be in public with her.
I'm gonna put it like this. And Mel, this ain't to put you on the spot.
Go ahead.
But, not to gas you up, but obviously you're a nice looking woman, right? I can almost, if I had to put my money on it, I'm not gonna get into your sexual history, but I can put my money that you've never had sex with someone that you did not find attractive. Why? Because you got that option. Men, we oftentimes don't have that same option. So sometimes we get it, women get sex when they want to, we get it when we can. And sometimes that can is mid as hell. And unfortunately, a lot of mid-ass women have a lot of qualities that would honestly make them good girlfriends. But as physical as us guys are, I would argue that you probably need at least like a 6 or 7 level of attraction to be able to go further with her. Because if every day you waking up to her and you making the I smell shit face, it's just not going to work. No matter how good she scramble eggs, it's just not gonna work.
Bro, and I truly appreciate that, my brother, because I just didn't want to miss out on a good opportunity to actually be loved, you know. But, you know, and attraction can shift, you know what I mean? Like, as we get older, things change, you know what I mean? But I do believe that there should be that. I don't want to do it again, guys. And she been blowing my line, so I feel like you might be right. And she has 2 kids. She has 2 kids, guys.
But I should tell you
and
something.
I'm not a kid guy.
Do you have any children?
I have none.
Well, that could definitely play a part into why she's also blowing your line up. She's in I need a stepdaddy mode. You can't really be in there. You thought I was feeling you ass attitude when you actually legitimately, no bullshit, need a man and not just treat him as expendable.
Okay,
I think the best thing you can do is just say, you know, it was a good time, but separate ways. Don't necessarily waste her time because that's unfair to her. But
indeed,
let her find somebody else, because I don't think you really want her, and that's not good for either one of you.
Thank you for that. I really appreciate hearing that from a gentleman's mind. What do you think, Melly?
Well, I don't agree all the way because
I'm listening.
I have dated guys, baby goat. I have dated guys that I felt like when I met them, I didn't like them, but they were super funny. They have an awesome personality. And I grew into being attracted to them. Mm-hmm. So, and just like what they were providing was enough for me to fuck with them on that level. And the only problem happened when we had an issue. I would kind of look at them like in a certain way, you know, because I was like, damn, I was being mean, I think, because I was thinking I'm lowering my standard in a way. Mm. And you're not doing what I want, you know, and we're still having those issues. So it's just hard when an argument comes along to be able to be like, well, but you know, he's fine. Like, you know, I don't care. Okay, I can get past that. So
see, I would argue.
But I did have some good relationship with people I wasn't attracted to in the first place. And I feel like with this society, it's a lot of, we're so caught up with like the looks. But what you described in her, I really like. So unless she's ugly and you can like look at her and you want to throw up when you look at her, that's one thing. But I feel like you can maybe find some type of attraction just based on her personality.
See, the reason I would push back against that is because being a guy, I know just how physical we are. You know what I mean? There's plenty of Biggie Smalls that end up with women that are way out of his leagues on the look scale. But nobody's really knocking down Oprah Winfrey's door like that, or Whoopi Goldberg's door like that.
That's bars.
Like,
that's bars.
Guys, since we've been young, we've been taught to have game to compensate from where we lack it. But it doesn't really work. You can actually compensate on a lot of things for women, whether that be finances, whether that be your mouthpiece, you know, whatever the case may be. It's extremely hard to compensate with a guy because we some horn dogs. Like, we like beautiful women.
Let me ask you this, bro. Because you're absolutely right. Especially me as an Aries. I like to look at my girl in adoration. So, but is it worth risking never finding somebody that I find attractive, that I vibe with, that we on the same, we equally yoked, never finding that, or maybe lowering my physical standards a little bit, or cheating? Do you guys recommend cheating?
No, the logical that
was a joke, guys.
The problem is the logical answer would be to lower your standards, right? Obviously, that would be the logical answer, but the practical answer is it's probably just going to end in failure. If I'm being honest, you know what I mean?
Indeed. And who needs any more? I don't need to waste her time. I don't need to waste my time. Who needs another heartbreak under their belt? So why not nip it in the bud when I already know? Huh?
I would agree. But I know Mella.
I appreciate you guys. All right, Melly, I'm gonna say the second question for next time. I love.
Melly said ugly bitches need love too.
Yeah.
Listen, if we lived in a space where it was dark 24 hours, we could possibly make it work. But I'm in Atlanta, so you guys be easy. Have a good night.
Thank you.
You too,
You too.
Peace.
All right. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I didn't agree with you on that one.
No, I think that's a
Because
good
I've
thing.
done it. I've done it,
Mhm.
and I mean, even if it didn't work at the end, it didn't like the relationship didn't end because I didn't find them attractive. You know that I came
Right.
back
No,
on.
I believe you. I believe you. I just think it's harder to compensate when you have a lack of looks as a woman than it is a guy with a lack of looks. You know, it's harder. It's extremely difficult to compensate. Because anything that you try to compensate with, another attractive woman can easily just do.
Yeah, but can you get that? Sorry. Hello. Oh, well, they hung up on us. Did you hear that ring or no?
I heard like some sound like a bubble. That's what I heard.
Okay. 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 So wait, what were we saying?
We was having a friendly disagreement. Basically, I was just saying it's a lot more difficult for a woman to compensate when she doesn't have the looks, or at least the looks to that guy. I'm not saying she has to be a 10, but just a baseline attraction. It's a lot harder to compensate because what else are guys really? I mean, yes, guys want compassion and feminine and all that, but like if I'm ugly as a guy, I can literally just have my shit together, and a lot of women would just completely look over it because I got something that they really want. You know what I mean? What is it that women could bring that guys really want if they're not good looking to him that another good looking woman just couldn't also bring with ease?
Okay. I hear you. I think we have somebody on the line. Hello? Yes. Baby girl, do you hear this time or not?
Negative. You
What
hear
the
them?
hell?
Hold up.
You don't hear.
No, I think that's your voice I hear.
This is blowing me because I can hear.
Oh, really? Like loud and clear?
Loud and clear. Yeah, the chat is saying no. I don't fucking know what's going on with my shit. Yeah, I don't know. All right, thank you. He says he's gonna call back.
All right.
Hello? Hello? Do you hear this time?
I still do not hear anything.
Oh my God. And my internet is crashed too. Hi. Wait, we can't hear you.
Yeah, it looks like your internet is freezing up a little bit on my side.
Yep. Let's see. I don't know. You know, I'm in a hotel right now, so it's a hot mess when it comes to this internet. I thought it would be better.
We making some Melly Travels content right now?
This is crazy. It did that to me last week. I haven't figured it out exactly what's off then. Guys, if you want to call, you gotta hit the link in the description of the video because this is not working. That is not to discuss the topic.
The StreamYard link. Well, the good thing about the StreamYard link is that you don't have to show your face, so you can still remain discreet.
For sure.
If that's your choice.
Okay, I have somebody else, but it's through StreamYard. Let's see. Hello.
Yo.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
What's up? What's up, 911?
It sounds like Daquan.
Yeah, it is.
I know my boy when I hear him. I know my boy when I hear him.
What's up, Brody?
What's going on?
What's up, Nelly? Yeah, so 911. I don't know if you've seen the last couple shows, but I mentioned your name to me. Like I gave you a shout out because you told me I'm your favorite. So I wanted to come show you love and thank you for your support. So I just wanted to say that. But you already know how I'm coming with Melly, so like I know me and Melly already been over this, but I know she probably wanted me to give up, but I'm not gonna give up because I'm a fighter. I go after what I want, and Melly is what I want. So, how will I go about that? How can I better approach Melly, and how can I get and how can we like build that physical connection of spending time together, and like getting to know each other more on the personal level? Because I'm
All
not
right,
gonna
Mel,
give up.
I'm gonna need you not to say shit, respectfully. Respectfully. All right, Daquan, if I gotta be completely honest with you, be a man of integrity, you and Melly will literally never ever be together. If I'm being completely honest with you. But I say that not to like degrade you or anything.
Yeah.
You and Melly would never be together. She does not have no interest in. I know, like in the movies, they say the hard charging, the Adam Sandler movies and shit. The more you do it, the more the girl. That's not how real life works. That's not how real.
Right.
You don't have to convince anyone to grab $1 million. If they see value in something, they go after it. You don't have to convince anyone. Melly, not saying Melly doesn't see value in you as a person or as a supporter of her channel or anything like that. But when it comes to a romantic interest, there is none there. What I would do if I were you, I would continue building on yourself, continue upgrading your looks, upgrading your income, upgrading your social skills, whatever the case may be. Make yourself the best version of yourself, and then show love to those who show love to you after you've put in the work. But I'm sure she doesn't want to say it because it probably makes her uncomfortable. But after women already don't like really rejecting people because it's awkward as hell as it is. But when you keep going about it, you're making it even. I'm speaking for her. I don't know. She might disagree, but I would argue that you're probably making it even more uncomfortable because now she's in a spot where, like, I've already told you, no, you're not getting it. I don't dislike you. I want you to continue to support the content or whatever the case may be, but you're not getting it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta respect her boundaries, respect her answer, and just be a supporter of the show. Work on yourself, and then show love to who show love to you.
Yeah, I feel that. I respect it. I'm not saying like I wasn't saying like on the romantic, like I would have seen this as friends and nothing more because I know we already been over this. Like that part I already got, like that was already reciprocated and received. I'm just saying like as friends, so it's like hang out and just chill and stuff like that. I'm not saying on a romantic level, but I understand what you're saying. And like I said as before, as a man, Millie, I sincerely apologize. I'm not meaning or intending to come off like doing too much or coming off like thirsty, desperate, or making you feel uncomfortable, even though it may come off and feel like that, but that's not my true intent. But I apologize for that. I can really apologize for that. That's if how I'm making you feel, and that's not what I'm meaning to be. But 911 go. I fuck with you though, bro.
Don't get me wrong. I still fuck with you. Hey, me and you gonna hang out one day. Fuck Melly, all right. Me and you gonna hang out one day. We're gonna kick the shit. We're gonna have a couple beers one day, man.
Yeah, definitely. But like I said, Melly, I'm sorry. I really am. I'm not meaning to come off like that. And I know I've been putting a lot of pressure since day one, but I just like I said, I know everybody know how I am and not meaning to like come off and stuff like because I'm a very genuine person, but I just really wanted me and Mel to be like really close friends. Not like I said, no fucking no romantic shit. Just like friends. That's like strictly platonic, but I respect that. I really do respect that though. But okay, so question for you, baby ghost. So what not only with that being said, like how like I'm already working myself, improving my social skills and trying to like, well, I won't say try because I don't like to use the word try, but I am working myself like to like read more body language, read more social cues, read between the lines and stuff like that, and read vibe and energy. And I am doing better on that, but it's still taking some time. But my question for you is like how can I say this? How can I keep a woman interested in like by not doing so much and doing what I've been doing, even though that's not intentional, but if that makes sense.
Before, what I would recommend is like no bullshit, and I don't mean to beat a dead horse, but before I would focus on game and social cues and any of all that stuff, the legit first thing that I would focus on is becoming an interesting package, because all the game and social cues isn't going to mean anything if you're just not something that a woman would be interested in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like you got to get the bare necessities down first. Like what's your money looking like? What's your style looking like? You know what I mean?
Oh, I'm financially stable. I work. I go to school. I live on my own. I own my own everything and stuff like that. I'm doing well for myself. And
And
I'm building my brand on YouTube and different social media platforms and stuff like that. So I'm doing very well for myself.
that's good. And then the next thing, there's all type of ways that you can practice. Whether it's, whether you want a code approach and just go out. I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna actually put you on game or something. Maybe download an app like Omi.tv, something like that. Just to practice talking to random strangers and be legitimately honest with yourself. What the hell is it that person didn't like about you? Like it's like you legitimately have to practice. Nobody that's good with women woke up and they were just good with women. They make it look like it's natural, but in reality, they had to study women and they had to fail. You know what I mean? And they had to be honest with themselves and they had to have mentors. It's a long process. Like I tell people all the time, being good with women is a skill set because there's a million ways that you can fuck it up. Some extremely obvious and some very subtle. But after you've done the work on yourself as far as the bare necessities, then I would say go find different ways to practice your skill sets with women. But most importantly, learn how to accept no. Because I'm just gonna be honest with you. The strongest thing that you have as a man is the ability to walk away. That, and you know what I mean. I'm a big believer. If a woman says no, that just means that I'm not her type. Nothing more, nothing less. Doesn't mean I'm butt shit ugly. I could be, but that's not how I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna take it
Right.
as not her type. That's perfectly fine. Somebody is going. Mella, I was about to say something, but I had to remember I'm on your channel and not mine's right now. Somebody's gonna like it later on down the line. I hope that helps, brother.
Yeah. And major respect out for you, like serving the country, you being in the military. I respect that heavily, bro. I really do.
Appreciate that,
Yeah,
brother.
maybe someday, maybe one day, me you can like link up and just like chill and just like talk more, conversate, and get like because I really fuck with you, and I do appreciate your support and everyone else that supports me, and especially Melly too. So big shout out to you and Melly and everyone else.
But Melly, this is your show. I don't want to take your spotlight. What do you
Yeah.
think about? What do you think about
Oh,
that?
right,
You're
you're
fine.
right, Jamar, you're right. Not everyone's gonna like me, but I can only be the best person I can be and continue to be me and do myself. Like I'm not afraid to be who I am. I'm not afraid to be me. I'm gonna be honest, like completely honest with myself. I do struggle in some areas with women. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely honest. But and I know there's some things I can work on, probably be more patient, be more understanding, and actually take things into consideration and not be so, what's the word I'm looking for, forward. Okay, not being so forward. But sometimes I can't help that being the way I am because I'm such a genuine and romantic and kind of like I'm a hopeless romantic. Not saying it like that, but honestly, yeah, but that's just the way I am. But I don't mean to come off like annoying or overbearing or too much. That's just me. Like I said, it's not intentional. It's just something I dealt with my entire life being who I am.
I tell you what, brother, no bullshit. Hit me up on Instagram at 911 baby go. I'll no bullshit. If not trying to stun you or anything like that, but if you
Yeah.
like legitimate mentorship, no calls, hit me up. I got you. I'll help you out.
All
I
right.
told hey, come
Follow
on.
me on this.
You
You can follow. You
world.
can follow. Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram at ace underscore. Wait, it's ACE underscore DA underscore UNO. That's my Instagram.
All right, bet.
Or you can just click the link in my YouTube channel on my YouTube channel in the about. It's right there. My links are right there. All my links are there.
I got you.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
thank you, Daquan.
Okay.
Bye.
Before I go, Melly, is there anything you want to say? No,
Well, like how,
I'm not. I know it was just me and Babe Go talking, but if you have any port or any site or any kind of like encouraging advice on how I should move forward, that would be also like good too, like from a woman perspective too.
I mean, I think I've told you already. No.
Somewhat, but I didn't get like all of it. I got like I'll say partial wise, but not all of it. But
You gotta take that answer because if she would have said yes one time, you wouldn't have said I got a partial yes. You would have took that yes and ran with it. So when she says
sure,
no, you got to give it the same
yeah,
respect.
yeah, I got you. But all right, bro. We'll chat it up soon.
All right, brother.
All right.
All right,
Thank you,
bro.
Daquan.
You too.
Bye.
So what's up, Mel? You disagree with me again?
No, I don't disagree. I always tell them to be themselves. My internet is trash, so I'm sorry. We'll probably redo this, but whatever. Um, I agree. I always tell people like to be themselves, and they'll find somebody that actually appreciate what they're bringing, and always like try to get better and work on areas that like, yo, okay, she don't fuck with me probably because of this, and try to improve that if that's something you want to improve.
Right.
That's all. But yeah, Daquan was very persistent. So yeah, very persistent. But anyways, we have other people. Let's see if we. Oh shit! Somebody was calling. I was like, let's see if this call if I fixed it. But anyways, we have somebody else. Hello.
What's going on? How y'all doing?
How you doing, brother?
Good. How are you?
Another day, another lesson. I was listening to y'all. I was listening to your video yesterday. You were speaking they I heard I forgot who it was. It was a dude with glasses in you because I listened to your show, but I didn't know who he was. But I was listening to some y'all talk about basically date somebody that's in a relationship, being friends with somebody else. Is like, can you be friends with your ex? I caught it, but I missed it. But that was something I wanted to speak on yesterday, but I couldn't get on camera. So the basic topic I was saying, like, I'm in a relationship now, so that's why I asked. I was like, hold on, mommy, because I'm a little nervous. I don't like speaking in front of the camera, but
Okay.
so
If it helps any, I'm just talking shit in my head to everybody that's probably talking shit to me, so that calms
don't
me.
worry about them. People gonna talk to you anyway you put
Nah,
it. That's his life. But I'm not good at talk. But the situation is like, I believe you in a relationship, you should be able to trust anybody you with and speak your mind. If it's like that person's gonna cheat, I shouldn't be in a relationship. So it's like you gotta be more open minded to be able to accept whoever you with and who they friends with at the same time. That's what I want to say. But I can get too deep into that. If y'all have any
I'm not. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think I understand the extent of your question. Are you saying is it possible to be friends with an ex, like legitimately just platonic?
Nah, basically, Melly was speaking to a guy. I forgot his name because I seen him, but I'm not good with names. Basically, she was basically saying like, should you be able to be cool with a girl in your relationship? If you're in a relationship with another, if you're in a relationship, basically, should you be able to have friends like a home girl? Now, like, you should be able to trust the person you with at the end of the day. Because if you don't be able to trust somebody, you shouldn't be with them.
Wait, I have a question. Do you have that issue or no?
Oh no, I don't have that issue. I just wanted to bring it up because I said a relationship issue, and I seen it yesterday, but I couldn't get to it. I'm bringing back up something I
Okay.
heard yesterday.
We want to help people who have a problem right now in their relationship. Everything cool in your relationship right now?
Oh, my relationship is ups and downs. Every relationship has its issues, but my issue is like basically like trust. Like you gotta have that trust boundary. Everything comes to the trust. Like if you can't trust the person you with, y'all should be able to communicate it or somewhat how would I say learn each other more, because that's a lot of relationships fall apart. They fall down to is like they don't know how to understand each other, no communication.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not gonna go too much. I just wanted to came up to get that point of view out there.
No problem. Well, thank you so much.
Appreciate y'all. Peace and love.
Have a good one, brother. I'm not calling nobody my lover, Mel.
You're not what?
I'm not calling any of these guys my lover. All right, I'm just say, bro.
You're stupid. Whatever. All right. Well, guys, if you're calling in, it's because you have an issue and you need a piece of advice from me, from Baby Goat, from not to talk about a topic. This is not it. Who is CeCe? CeCe.
Hi.
Oh, we got a girl. Hello.
So I've been seeing this guy for 8 months now, and he's asking me to move in. The issue is that I live in Virginia and he lives in Dallas. And I don't know I don't know what to do. Do I move, or do I stay and keep my job, or move and get another one?
Can you get a job easily?
I could work for his company. That's what he wants. But I don't know. I don't know how to feel about that.
I mean, I wouldn't work for his company just yet. Like I would still have my regular job. Moving in, that's a tough one, because like for you to pack everything and just move to another state for a man, that's a big one. And I feel like people who do that end up usually the relationship might not work out. So then now you're over there. I don't know
True.
if you're gonna figure it out over there or if you're gonna go back to Virginia. And then the other thing sometimes that him that it might not be good for you or for him. I think anybody who move have to have their own thing going on where they're gonna move to.
True.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
respect that.
Personally, I think that's too big of a. I think that's doing too much for somebody that you've not only known for 8 months, but that you're not married to. Like that's too big of a commitment for something that really doesn't have any type of commitment towards you.
Yeah, that's true. The only issue is that we've known each other longer though. It's only been 8 months since we've been together. We've
Hey,
known
Mel,
each
you
other.
still here? It says looking for phone.
I'm here, but this internet, I'm sorry. I'm always here. It's just I'm trying to fix the internet at the same time. How long did you know him for before you guys started dating?
We were friends for 3 years, and then last year it happened.
Okay. I mean, I'm giving those type of advice, but I would be the type like I'm moving. Because if I'm really feeling you, I am moving.
Yeah,
But
and I
I know that.
am.
Okay, and for me, I think it really depends on what type of girl you are. Me, I can move, and if it don't work out, I move back where I need to be, or I figure it out in the States or in Dallas, for example. But if
Because
you're the
you
type of girl like you're gonna be stranded if it doesn't work out, I wouldn't do it.
Oh
Yeah, 'cause
no,
somebody like
no.
you like to travel anyway, and you make a lot of your money over the internet. So it really wouldn't be neither here nor there. But when she asks the question, I'm like putting it in my mindset. What if this was my daughter? Like, what would I tell her? You know what I mean? But then again, there's also the thing of you really don't understand how intimate a relationship is unless you're the person that's in it. So I'm saying
Yeah.
it from like a point of what the fuck, but they're looking at it like Romeo and Juliet and shit. So you know what I mean? Um,
And I'm 22, turning
Ooh.
23, and he's 30. So I feel like we're at different points in our lives too.
I mean, what do
if you
you
don't,
want?
if
What do
you
you want? Like, what do you want? Like, for example, is he ready to have kids? Are you ready to have kids?
I'm not ready to have kids yet, and he respects me not wanting to have kids yet because I'm
would your
still
name
in school.
would your name be on the lease?
That's what he said.
Saying that because yeah, my thought process is if he just said one day if he kicked you the hell out, would you be like calling your parents to get a hotel room? Like you know what I mean? Would you be okay? You know what I'm saying? But if your name
Um,
is on the lease, that at least does take a little bit of the risk away.
yeah, that's what he said. My name would go on the lease. And he says that it's not going to work if I'm in Virginia and he's in Dallas, and I get that too.
Well, I'm gonna say this: if you do go, don't take none of that. Oh yeah, we're gonna get your name on the lease next time. Bullshit. Like when it's time to get the. In fact, you motherfuckers better go apartment hunting together. And when it's time to sign it, you better be right there, ready to sign your name too. Because if he tries to finesse that in any form of fashion, I take the first Spirit or Frontier Airlines flight.
I mean, you can be on the list even before going. We
Can
can
I?
sign
I don't
stuff.
know how it works here. I'm not from the United States, so I'm
Where
not
you
sure.
from?
South Africa.
Okay. Well, you can be on the list. Then you just have to send a copy of your ID, and then they're gonna send you everything through your email, and you can sign everything electronically. So
Hmm.
you should be on the list before you go.
I get that, but me being stranded, I don't like. Even if it doesn't work out, not the type of person who's just gonna crumble. Like my family's back here in Virginia, so I would just come back or figure it out.
Yeah, at least have an emergency fund. You know,
Yeah.
don't go over there with a couple Chuck E. Cheese tokens and shit. Like at least have an
Oh
emergency
no, I've
fund.
been saving, so that's good. I'm good.
All right.
Yeah. Thank you
I mean,
guys.
if you're feeling him, I would say go, but just be careful and make sure if it don't work, you'll be fine too.
Yeah, I think he's been asking for months, but I just didn't want to because I felt some type of way about it. But now I just want to take the risk because it feels different. Like
Let me
we
ask
feel Romeo and Juliet.
Let me ask you something. The job that he's doing is it not available in Virginia? Like, why can't he come to you?
Because he just moved to Dallas.
And apparently he has a girl that's the love of his life in Virginia.
True.
So why can't he come to Virginia?
I didn't ask that, to be honest. I never asked him why.
That's a good
not
question to
here.
ask him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
And
I don't
I
know.
feel-
I know from my experience, a lot of men don't want to move to where I am. They always expect the woman to move.
yeah. And I have trust issues with this guy. So he shares his location and he's always at home because he works from home too.
Oh,
But
fuck no. No, hell no. If you got trust issues, I ain't getting my black ass off no goddamn body that I got trust issues with. That's dead.
really,
Why do you have trust issues with him? What has he done, or what do you feel like he's doing that makes you feel like you can trust him?
certain times, well, like 2 months ago, or regularly, as he would say something and do something else, like his actions doesn't align with his words.
Oh,
Yeah,
that doesn't sound good to
that's
me.
a red flag. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Hell no.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I feel
Yeah.
like I know what to do.
Yeah, I think you do too. If you were your own daughter, what would you tell you right now?
Don't even think about doing it.
I think that's your answer.
Yeah.
Mm.
And my mom would kill me if she was here. Definitely.
Oh, so you know it's not a good idea.
I feel like it's not, but I feel like my feelings overpower my logic at times.
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm the same way sometimes, and I just need to sit down and really like. Sometimes maybe you need to write pros and cons. What's good for you, and what this situation won't be good, and then you think about it.
I actually did like a list and I didn't I listed all the pros, but I didn't list the cons because I like want to have a reason to go.
We need the cons for sure.
Yeah. But thank you guys.
You're
You're very
welcome.
welcome.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
No problem. Bye bye.
All I see is Garfield on the screen right now.
I know this shit is blowing me. Like seriously, it's this hotel. It says like the. Oh, I'm back now. Kind of.
You
For
must be at
the,
Motel 6 or something right now.
not even. That's why I'm like upset. I'm like, why I paid this for this hotel and the internet is trash. But hey, okay, let me see. We got somebody else. Hello.
Oh, hey,
How you doing, boss?
what's going on, man? How you guys doing? Let me put it in this microphone real quick.
Pretty
Can
good.
y'all hear
Pretty good.
me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Word. What's up, man? How you doing, man? This is dope. This is dope as hell. Yo, a quick question. Why the 911 for you?
What
I'm
is
sorry.
it?
What did you say?
I said, why the 911 for you?
Oh shit. That's I'm gonna try to make this story as quick as possible. So originally it was actually 901 because
Okay.
I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. But I fucked around and forgot my damn password one day, so I had to make a whole nother account. and I put 911. But I used to make gaming content, but I switched it over to military content, and I thought 9/11 was a good way to remember the September 9/11 attack that happened. So it just kind of
100%.
went. And then Baby Goat itself is also an acronym.
Man, that's dope. I got 911 in my name, but that's because it's my birthday. That's not September 11th. So
Nice.
it's not, yeah,
Okay.
that's not a fun day. Not a fun day. But yeah, so I just had a quick question for y'all. I've been single for a super, super long time. Like I'm 31 years old. I'm a business owner. I'm also a musician. I dated one girl back in like high school to like I was like 22 for like 6 years. Like so like sophomore to like after. And then since then it's been I kind of like never did it again. Mainly because I was more so like I was like I'm never gonna I was at a crossroads in the relationship where it was like, yo, do I want to continue becoming a musician and trying to figure that out, or do I want to stay home and, you know, do the more stable thing, and which was more, you know, which was better for her. But for me, I wasn't like, I kind of don't want to try to figure this shit out in 10 years. I definitely want to, you know, explore the musician route. So it's that, you know, doing that, you know, fast forward to now, I'm doing well, you know, money's good, you know, business is doing very well. I also own a video production company. So, but I just, it never, the rest of it never, you know, kind of came back around. So I'm just curious as to what you guys think I should do.
So wait, I'm lost. Why?
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. So you haven't been dating. Are you going outside? Are you on dating apps? Like, what's going on?
You know, I get approached a lot because I do I don't do the dating app thing, but I do get approached a lot because I do all these concerts and all that kind of thing. I have to produce and I have to record all of them anyway. So I usually I'm at a bunch of these parties and that kind of shit. So I'm outside in that sense where I'm like I'm at these parties and at all these wild events, but I don't know, man. I feel like it's a fine line between, like, you know, kicking it with somebody and wasting somebody's time, because I know it's probably not going to go nowhere.
So, like, if you could put the question in like one concise sentence, what exactly would it be? Because I feel like I'm getting your history, but I don't fully understand the question.
Well, I mean, my question is, all right, basically, like, how do I get back in the game, in a sense, like, you know, I guess at my stage without, because I guess I am a little nervous because I haven't done the dating thing in a while. So.
Oh, okay. So as someone that's been out of the dating game for a while, you're in your 30s, you're like, all right, I'm about to jump back in. And it's been like almost a decade since you really been dating like that.
Yeah, for real, yeah.
Yeah, so it's probably 10 years. I think a lot has changed within the last 10 years. So going back in, trying things that probably would have worked 10 years ago, especially when you were younger versus, you know, now a 30-year-old man with everything that's going on, it's probably going to be bad. Well, the first thing I would say is stay the hell away from dating apps. To be honest with you, they're a trap even for guys that know what they're doing. But the second thing I would say, YouTube is really gonna be your best friend because you got a lot of content creators, even like Mella Big Head Ass over here, that puts out a lot of game, and you got a lot of content creators that put out a lot of games. Some bullshit, some not bullshit. I'm a big believer when you eat the food, discard the fat and absorb, you know, take in the meat.
100%, of course, absolutely. Pause.
Yeah. Big pause. But the second, and then after you get like a general information, because a lot of the content creators that's making information is actually out here doing the thing. So whether or not their information is all the way right, at least you'll get perspectives from people that's out here actively dating, you know, the same women that you're going to be trying to talk to. And then I think once you do that, I say go out and just try and experiment. I think one big thing, you know, obviously, I think one big thing a lot of guys sleep on, like no bullshit, is their image. Like legitimately, you know, I know I'm gonna get a whole bunch of Kevin Samuels comments and shit in the comment section. That's perfectly fine. But if you don't believe me, no bullshit. If you don't believe me, just one day go get a well-tailored suit. You think I'm bullshitting? One day just go get a well-tailored suit and just go do your errands. Go get groceries. You know, go to the post office, whatever the case may be, and make sure you're properly groomed, smell good, all that shit, and just watch how people respond and react to you. Even women, a lot of that cold approaching shit that you normally do, you ain't even gotta do it because they'll figure out a way to get they slow ass over towards you because they're gonna be curious on who the hell are you. Like, damn, you look good, you smell good, you got height on you, you well dressed. Who the fuck are you? You get what I mean? And then you can just take it from there. So I think that's a real big cheat code that a lot of men are sleeping on because when women get real dolled up, dressed up, got on a real nice dress. I'm gonna tell you something. I was on a date one time. No bullshit, Melly. My bad if I'm rambling. I was on a date one time.
Talk to me, man.
And my girl, she was real nice, real, you know, dressed up, dolled up, flowers and shit. And then we went to a real nice restaurant, and here I was wearing the same type of clothes I would wear in a Walmart. You know, some goddamn J's, some ripped jeans and shit. And I just felt out of place. And I couldn't figure out why the hell do I feel out of place? And I realized I don't have the male equivalent of a dress. You know what I mean? I don't have a nice, I don't expect someone to wear a suit every day, but a uniformed look. I don't have a masculine, successful, mature, lady on my right arm while we're walking down the presidential stairs type of clothing. All I had was nigga shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I think if a lot of guys start investing in their image, you'll cut out a lot of the hard work. But most guys aren't going to do it because most guys want to just be a part of the crowd. They don't want to stand out, because when you stand out, that's when you're going to get people talking shit, you know, calling you Kevin Samuels and shit. But
they hate it, man.
If you want extraordinary results, you have to do extraordinary things. Average people get average results. Extraordinary people get extraordinary results. So that would be the first thing I would say. Go to YouTube. YouTube's your best friend. Work on your image, and then go out there and try different things. What do you think, man?
My thing is, he said that girls were actually approaching him. So the issue is not girls coming to you, right? It's just the type of women.
I mean, it's just I don't know. You know, I guess it's a lot of things. In the combination of a lot of things, I feel like, you know, for men, you feel like you got to be at a certain place financially and all these kind of things. And although I am doing well, regardless, like, I just, you know, you always don't feel like, you know, I always feel like I'm underwater in the sense where, like, you got that, I keep that kind of pressure on myself. So I'm never entirely sure when I'm qualified, in a sense. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's kind of like, I'm not even sure. Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I guess I haven't really thrown myself out there to check, but yeah. I mean, I guess what things would you say would make me qualified or make somebody qualified to go ahead and start dating? What would you say before anybody even gets out there? Besides the things you said, you know, I know I understand you said, you know, make sure your look is on point and that kind of thing. But are there any other things, like, you know, financially and anything else you would suggest, you know, just to make sure I check everything off the list?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think being financially stable is really
important.
really all you need, because here's the thing, right? When you leave it up to the internet, like if Mella, if you bring a woman onto the Pineapple Show and you ask her what are her preferences, she's gonna be picky as hell. She's gonna treat it just like a porn site. Like when we go on porn websites, we're specific as hell. We want onion booty. All right, we want big titties, double D's. We want reverse cowgirl. We specific as hell. But in reality, if just a slim petite average chick was to throw us some ass, we'll knock her ass all the way up against the South China wall. Like, we really not that picky in life. You get what I mean? And I honestly, you're not a bad looking dude. Obviously, you said you got your stuff together. Genuinely, I think it's just catching up what you've missed out on as far as like little minute details about the dating market. And then just put your best foot forward. Like, I really don't believe you probably have that much work to do, if I'm being all honest with you.
Okay, cool. I mean, you know, I'm trying to work out, do it, all that kind of thing, get in shape and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? So, yeah, we'll see.
And do you think you're confident or no? What's your level of confidence?
You know, I'm super shy, but I meet a lot of women and they meet me in my element, and that's where I'm cooling. So, like, it's really, because I play drums, I do different shows and things like that. So, like, to me, I'm on stage, I'm not really looking, like, I can make eye contact, do that kind of thing, and girls, like, you know, we'll talk afterwards maybe, but like, I really won't approach women. Like, it's kind of crazy. Like, I just won't. Like, sometimes I'll just wait. I usually won't even, there'll be some women who are looking and that kind of thing. I just won't even, I'm like, word, you know, from afar, they could talk to, they'll be looking, but I just won't even make a move, real shit.
Why would you say you're a shy person?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess I'm pretty afraid of rejection. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not even, I'd rather not even give you the chance. So I'm just not even gonna.
Yeah. You guys, I mean, but the thing is, again, I'm sorry. It's making, you guys hear this noise or no?
Yeah,
I can hear it. It's pretty loud.
Shit is bumping, boy.
It's somebody calling. Sorry. So, but the thing, what did I want to say? I forgot already.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I cannot hit this on because, like I said, this isn't me like gassing myself up or anything like that. But I'm very big on black male image. So I'm not wearing a suit every day, but I have a uniformed look every day, right?
Absolutely.
So I'm used to getting a lot of fucking attention from people every day. And what I can tell you is, if you get your image on point, you would be thoroughly surprised at how many women would come to you. They'll be the nervous, awkward ones trying to figure out how to have a conversation with you. You know what I mean? A lot of dudes just blend in, and so they have to be the one to like actively pursue. What's she gonna see? Like 1,000 average dudes and be like, hey, look at that average dude. Like, I'm gonna go to him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you stand out, if you're the one out of 999 that stands out, you would be surprised that I'm not saying women gonna just full blown pursue you, but you'll be surprised at how they'll, metaphorically speaking, you know, drop the handkerchief, you know what I mean, to try to figure out a reason to talk to you. They'll say little dumb shit like, do you know where the restroom is? They know what the fucking restroom is.
Come on, yeah, nah, facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got it.
From there.
Nah, I understand. Okay, word.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate it, guys.
I'm sorry. I remember what I wanted to say about the rejection. The thing is, they're not rejecting you like really you. It's you don't even know, because women have so many moods, and you know, they might even find you attractive, but they're not in the mood to talk, or they might have a boyfriend. It's like you just never know what's going on. So I know it's hard, or nobody wants to be rejected because it doesn't feel good, but it's not a reflection of who you are. Like, the girl don't know you. So it's not there, really. That's how I wanted to say. All right. Well, thank you. Good luck.
No, I appreciate it. No, listen, thank you guys. I appreciate it. You guys are doing awesome. Really, really good advice to that last girl. She needs to definitely not entertain that shit. She got to go. Like, that's a fact. Melly, if you need help with this video connection shit and phone connection, something, I'm dead serious. I run a video production company. Like, I do this shit every day for clients. I can help you guys out. I can help you out, and I'll send you a bunch of links of portable, you know, setup you can take with you on the road. That'll be real easy.
All right, I'll hit you then. All right.
Bye, guys. Thank you very much. Bye, guys.
Real connection to plug.
Seriously. Yeah, this internet, I'm over it. But
it's working a little better. It's working a little better for you.
It's in and out. I don't know what's going on. I think some calls were coming in, but now they're not. We have somebody else. Hi, Adam.
What's going on, Melly?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. How y'all doing?
How you doing, brother? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you for asking.
That's good, man. That sounds good. You looking sharp, man. You keeping the spirit of Kevin Samuels alive, man. I appreciate that.
Trying to do my part.
Hell yeah. Somebody got to do it.
What's going on, Adam? Do you have a relationship issue you want to talk about?
Yeah. In my dating life, I've been noticing, you know, I can get the women that I'm not super attracted to. You know, I can get, let's say, the single mothers. I can get the single mothers. I can get the overweight women. I can get them. I can get them.
You ain't shit for laughing at that. You ain't.
Melly sitting over there pretty, so she can laugh. You know, she like, I ain't got no kids. I ain't overweight.
They looking at her right now like, look at this skinny bitch.
I'm not skinny.
Yeah. For real.
Okay, and you can't get the one you really want?
Yeah, I can get the skinny, ugly chicks. I can get them. So yeah, I can get certain women. I can, but you know me.
I am sorry. This shit is out of control. I don't know why it's ringing. It's not supposed to ring.
It's all good. They both baddies. Y'all both baddies.
You guys funny.
Y'all both baddies. Y'all both 9s and up. Y'all both 8s and up. Y'all in the same, you know. Y'all both attractive.
Well, thank you. So you want that type. Oh my God, I swear. Wait, let me pick up to see if it works.
I'm about to start dancing every time I hear that shit. Just
Hello?
Hello, how you doing?
Good. Do you guys hear that or no?
Yes.
Yeah, you hear that, yeah.
Finally, it's working. Okay, well, I'm gonna hang up, but I'll call you back, sir.
Oh, I was trying to get on the show. This the number, right?
Yeah, that is the number. Call back, or I'll call you back. I apologize. I don't know how to not have the sound. Now it's fucked up, but go ahead. Oh my God, I swear. Hey, I'm gonna fix it. But go ahead. So you want the Ice Spice type, the super good looking 9, 10 type of girl, and right now you feel like you can't get those.
Yeah, do I need to get some Instagram followers? Do I need to become a rapper? What's going on?
No, I don't think it's based on social media, really.
Okay. I'm all ears though. I'm trying to get some tips. How can I get the baddies?
You want me? Mel, you want to take this one or?
You can. You're ready to jump.
All
Go
right,
for it.
I'm ready. All right, brother, have you ever been to Capitol Grill?
Capital Grill. Nah, I ain't never been to Capital Grill before.
Okay, go to Capitol Grill one day. It's a nice restaurant.
Okay.
Me and my brother, we was having a Mel. You got me doing all the dance moves.
I'm trying to figure it out. It's out of control right now.
No, I'm just fucking with you. But all right, I'm done. But go to Capitol Grill one day. Me and my brother was having a conversation one day, and we were just talking about where attractive women would be. And I said, you would never have to ask where. I like using analogies, right? If you ever saw a whole bunch of flies, there's a good chance there's some shit around. You get what I mean? So basically what I'm saying is attractive women have a tendency to be around the men that they want to be around. There's women right now living in Miami, living bummy as hell. Now, if you go on their Instagram, they own yachts, twerking, fabulous life, taking all those, pretentious ass photos and shit. But if you actually see how they're living, they're most of the time living bummy as hell. And a lot of them aren't even from Miami. But the reason that they go to Miami is because they know that there's a certain archetype of man that typically lives in Miami. I think the best way for you to be around the vicinity of attractive women is to become a very successful man, become what they want, and then and then involve yourself in a network of other men who are also successful and like-minded. Because I can guarantee you they are in no shortage of beautiful women, because those women definitely want those type of men. You go to Beverly Hills in California and just go down the strip, you're going to see all types of beautiful women around. Why? Because there's all types of successful men around. You don't necessarily have to be a rapper. That's just that bullshit that we was fed. Like that's the only way to be successful. No, especially if you're open-minded to dating outside of your community as well as within your community. Best thing that you could do for yourself is to become successful, revolve yourself around like-minded men that are also successful. And I guarantee you, the women, you just like flies, just like a moth to a flame, you're gonna see the women.
I feel that. Okay. Appreciate you. Appreciate that. I want to hear the information from a real beautiful woman, man. So I want to hear Melly take on it too.
I mean, to me, it's all about how do you approach the pretty girls? Because how do you get I was gonna say how you get the ugly and fat ones, but that's wrong. How do you get the one you're getting right now?
I usually approach at Target. I go to Target, Walmart. Just my day-to-day stuff. Every now and then I'll go to the club and get one. Sometimes online, all avenues, everywhere.
Are you looking just to smash, or are you like legitimately looking for like a bad girlfriend?
Ultimately, I would like to have an attractive girlfriend. Ultimately, but smashing, I always want to smash as well. You know what I mean?
I'm saying, but like, what's your priority? I know that you're probably open-minded to it, but if we're just being real, like, what's really on your mind? What's your priority? Are you just like, hey man, I just want to smash some badder women, or are you like, right now I want a bad wife? Like, what's the priority?
Ultimately, I want an attractive main lady.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're gonna have other girls?
You said what?
So you're gonna have other girls?
No, actually, I'm not really big into having a bunch of women. I'm not big into that. I like to focus.
Just one or two on the side,
Yeah, one on the side, man. Just one on the side, man. I see her once a year, twice a year, couple on the side, but I really want a main woman.
I don't like that term about a main, meaning like you still have others. I don't like that.
I understand you, Melly. I feel you, but as you know, there are many women that are. You said what?
but that's what you want.
That's what I want, and a lot of women are actually open to that. I've actually kind of had situations like that.
Okay, shit. That works for you.
Mm.
Well, but it's with the not so good looking ones though.
Okay, yeah, you're right though. It hasn't been any really top notch women, but
I will say this though, similar to how I said about the women earlier, location does matter. If you're in, Miami, Los Angeles, New York City, maybe even who knows, maybe even Seattle, Houston, versus somewhere like bumfuck Alabama, your chances are the quantity of the quantity and quality of women is probably going to be more in your favor if you go to major cities like that. So location also matters.
But a lot of those women are gonna ask you to have your money right. Is your money right?
my money decent, I mean, just in case the tax man might be watching me, you know what I mean? I can't say too much.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm sustaining myself. I'm doing okay.
Okay. So do you approach the good looking ones or no?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
And what do they say?
Most time they say no. Most time they say no. Um, Occasionally I'll run into an attractive one that'll say yes. Occasionally.
Okay. Um, I'm trying to put myself in like in that situation. Like if I see you or like if I see a guy and he comes and talk to me, why I would say no. So I would say no if I don't really find him attractive and I'm not in the mood like to talk. I would say no. Or I'm thinking if you come at me and you make me laugh, that would really help. But
Okay.
but to me, it's not even so much on how she looks that's the reason why you don't get them. I think it's really about how you approach them. Like a girl that don't get approached too often, when you come, if you're just regular, she might take you. But a girl that gets approached a lot and that you're gonna come with like, oh, you're beautiful, like basic stuff. Not saying it's bad, but it's basic to her because she gets that all the time. You can't approach her by saying shit like that. So I would go
Okay.
like for funny or like for a compliment that she probably never heard in her life. And then that's gonna spark something in her. And and then it also depends on the girl. Like some pretty girls are just bitches and they're just not gonna give you the time of the day and that's it. So that's my
Mm.
advice.
Okay. Yeah, that was good. That was good. I even took some notes on that. So I think yeah, that was good. Yeah, just be
Okay.
different with the bad ones.
Yeah, and it's so easy to be different. That's why I'm like, you just have to be a decent guy nowadays. Because I'm telling you, it's so much trash that if you're just a good dude, a good sense of humor, you look clean, you can dress a little bit, and you're not super super ugly, you can really talk to anyone.
Okay.
That's my take. Oh, and if you have a little money, that helps too.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
Okay, cool. Cool.
all
Okay, I
right.
got it. So I'm gonna be different. I'm gonna buy a suit and I'm gonna be having bad bitches. You know
Let me
what
let me let me say this. Let me say this, brother, because I do want to make this clear, right? Because especially quality suits, they can be expensive. So I'm not expecting anyone to walk around every single day with a suit. You can come up with your own style per se. The idea is to have a uniformed look. I'm gonna give it to have a uniform look. You get what I mean? To have especially a look that says a lot about you, because all of the senses, sight, hearing, smell, the very first thing that women are going to notice is what they see. You know what I mean? So just what can you do to stand out from your fellow man? Because all of us are trying to get, the best woman we can get. And women are picky, and we know that they're picky. There's a reason why they're picky. So you got to give them a reason that's noticeable before you even have a conversation of why they would pick you. And it's not every single woman is going to want it. Mella just had a woman on the show, Pineapple Show, a couple of days ago that specifically said that she liked men that does streetwear. That's great, cool. There's going to be plenty of more, especially as a black man. We're not going to have all of the benefit of the doubt as other people are going to have. You got to figure out a way to fight against that. You get what I mean? As a black person, I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna be done. I'm gonna get off my soapbox. As a black person, right? There's 2 times I noticed something because, like I said, I'm in the military. Whenever I would wear my uniform and I would be going down the just grocery shopping or some shit, and this ain't about white women, but if a white woman saw me in my regular clothes, she clenching her purse, about to knock over the cereal and shit. You know what I mean? But when she see me in my uniform, he's one of the good ones. You know, my granddad was in the such and such army and such, and they want to talk and shit. And it's the same. It is no different from when they see me in a suit. They see me in regular clothes, they about to damn near shit themselves. But they see me dressed like this. Oh shit, I'm one of the good ones. They want to see, what's your name? Where you from? What you do for a living? You get what I mean? They're finding reason to make conversation with me. It's not necessarily about having a suit. A suit is good, and I definitely think it's a good investment for you, especially as a black man. But have a respectable, uniformed look, however you may go about that stands out from the fellow man, because most men aren't going to do it. That's the reality. You get what I mean? But if you want success, that's an easy fix. All it takes is just a mindset thing, and then a little research.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay,
Right.
yeah.
Well, thanks, madam, and good luck to you.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate talking to y'all. Yeah. Y'all doing very well. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
All right. Yo, I want a phone call. Somebody call in. Somebody call in right now. Let's see, please. Can you hear this?
Yeah. Well, yes, I can hear.
Hello?
Hello, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, can you turn off what you're watching?
Okay.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay. So that's just y'all, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you hear me now?
Yes, what's your name?
All right, so my name is EJ. How
EJ.
you doing, Melly?
I'm good.
And my other black man, Melly.
Yeah, you doing good.
I just had to say that. Huh? So look, the main cause of why relationships don't work, because people not honest with themselves. They don't take self-accountability of their emotions and mental state. That's it.
That's it?
That's the basis of it all.
Wait, do you have a relationship issue?
No, I don't have a relationship issue.
Oh, this is what we're doing?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No, that's not what you're saying, sir. We need another call. I want a phone call now that it's working. Yeah, no. Guys, you're not coming on here to tell us what you think. You come on here to tell me and Baby Goat what's your issue. Please and thank you. All right, well, I have somebody else on here. Hello, sir. Sir?
That look like the street light when your mama said you better be home.
Okay, well, we have another call. I wanted the call. Hello.
Hey, Melly.
Hi.
This is Willie again. I called you last week. I was the man that told you about that I was cutting my lawn and I saw this beautiful African-American woman.
Okay, did you go talk to her?
I got an update for you.
Yes, okay. Wait, let me give an update for whoever didn't watch the show last week. I don't know if Baby Goat heard it last week. So Willie called. He told us that I don't know if he's still a MAGA supporter or if he used to be one, but there's this lady, a black lady that he really enjoys seeing, and he kind of want to go talk to her, but he didn't know how she would feel about him and his beliefs. Okay, so Willie, what's the update?
Yes. Well, I finally took the courage to approach her, and I knocked on the door. I had my Trump hat on and my Let's Go Brandon t-shirt and my Confederate flag belt.
I feel like you're trolling your ass off right now. As a professional Xbox 360 Modern Warfare 2 retiree type of troll, I feel like I know it when I hear it.
I'm not a troll, sir. Get your mind. I'm not a troll, sir.
Okay, so tell us.
Anyway,
you came to her door.
Before I was rudely interrupted.
Yes.
So
Baby girl, to have
I
some manners,
went,
please.
I
Go
knocked
ahead.
on the door and I asked her, how we had a little friendly conversation. And she was intimidated by me at first, but I told her that I talked to these African American people online last week, and they gave me the courage to slowly just to get rid of my ways, my old ways, and we sat down, had coffee.
Okay. What did she
And
say?
well, she was open to, invite me over to her house for some coffee.
Okay.
And I just told her that I was delighted to come over because I'm trying to let go of my past ways.
But your ways are not from the past because you're still wearing the hat and doing everything, right?
Well, yes, but I'm trying to let it go slowly. Y'all trying to help me to relinquish my
Okay.
racist ways
So when is
from the
coffee?
past.
When is the coffee date happening?
Saturday morning.
Ooh, okay. Are you gonna bring something over?
Yeah,
Are you gonna bring croissant?
that was my next question. What should I bring over?
Yeah, you should bring something like a pastry or something. Baby goat,
Like
you don't
some
want to say
pie,
nothing?
cake, or
If I say,
coffee.
I'm gonna get you demonetized if I say something. I'm just listening.
Sir, I'm talking to Millie. I appreciate the advice, but I'm talking to Millie right now. So you just stand in your place.
Mella, you better be glad
So,
this is your
now,
platform,
Millie,
and I'm gonna be respectful.
sir, I'm talking. Let me talk. I'm talking to Millie right now. You done your part. So, Millie, I'm gonna bring some coffee cake over there, or cinnamon rolls. Might go get me some cinnamon rolls from Cinnabon.
I'm from Memphis. I will cook his ass, Mella. You don't understand.
That's really good. Yes, bring some pastry and be really nice, and maybe don't bring the hat and all. Just go regular.
All right, I will take my hat off and go over there,
Okay.
and I'll let you know what's going on for the update.
Let me know.
The
Come
next
back
time
in
I
next
call.
week. Yes, please let me know.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Millie.
Thank you, Willie. Bye. Baby good is on fire.
Man, listen, I know a troll when I hear one. He gonna call back next week. I went and made some little mellies. They got some real good melly hair.
Ah, okay. Well, let me hear. Let me see if we got somebody else. Yeah, the phone is ringing crazy. Hello. Hello. No. Okay. Some people are just calling to make sure it's working. I have Toron.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing? That's Torian La Vie Hargrove. How y'all doing?
Pretty good, boss. How you
Good.
doing?
How are you?
Yeah, pretty good. What's going on? What's going on? I got a question for you both. Coming from a male and female perspective, I need both of you doctors to work on this operation. Um, what do you say to a guy that is fairly attractive, and, but got a lot of things going on for himself or herself? This could fall into a guy or girl spectrum. So they got a lot going on for themselves. They're fairly attractive, but probably don't have the self-esteem that they possibly need to make something happen or to even commit. Because a lot of people, because of their self-esteem, they don't go all the way. They don't take a relationship serious or take the situation serious. So what do you say to a person that's dealing with the low self-esteem, and how would you help that person?
Okay, question for you, because I'm confused. Is it for
Okay.
you? You're trying to talk to, is it you that we're talking about?
Yes. Yes. It is a self-esteem thing because I know, you know what? I kind of find out later, hey, man, you look good. You know, a lot of women, they like, rah. But a lot of it's when I take off my shirt, when I do my male model thing. So, but if I got my clothes on, like the doctor said, like Godbody said over there, when I have my uniform on, I get treated a certain way. But if I take it off and I got my normal get up on, it's nothing. So ego was a thing for me. Ego was a thing for me growing up. I was never treated special. I was never treated, and nobody should be treated special. But I was never treated like I was attractive. I went through my challenges. A lot of people do. So yeah, it's an ego thing. It is an ego.
So you like self-esteem? That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you find yourself attractive?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But it's one thing I had to learn how to accept because I get a lot of attention now. I started doing a little modeling, a little acting, and getting myself out there. So that's all one way. But guys, I know y'all feel me out there. Whoop whoop. When my dog said, you see that attractive woman, you like, and can't move a muscle. I don't been in the club. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if men, have you ever had this situation where a woman actually hits on you? But I felt stuck. Like my feet wouldn't move, my mouth wouldn't open. Like I was just stuck.
You know what's funny, Mel? I got a saying, right? When it comes to like self-esteem and confidence, I've always said men's self-esteem is like a hut made of bricks, but women's self-esteem is like a mansion made of straw. And what I mean by that is women come off as most women come off as though they're a lot more confident than they actually are. If an attractive woman posts something online, she got 100 guys saying, "Oh my God, you're beautiful." But all it takes is one person to put the laugh emoji, and she's gonna add his name and go, "What's funny?" You get what I mean? But a guy can get 100 rejections every day, but will still go for the next rejection. And so basically what I'm saying is you probably have more confidence. You got to give yourself some credit. You probably have more confidence than what you're giving yourself credit for. You have to constantly keep doing things to make that hut go into a mansion of its own. A mansion made of brick that's a motherfucker to deal with. You get what I mean? Don't see beautiful women and automatically just think that they're the most confident people around. And it's not to say that every woman is not confident, but basically what I'm saying is she's human, and a lot of their self-esteem is, if we're being honest with ourselves, is based off of our perception of them. You get what I mean? So just keep doing things to self-improve, man, and your self-esteem should naturally go up there with it.
I appreciate that. Just to chime in on that a little bit, man. Definitely listen to this guy. I was on the Mel show. We did a pineapple show. I was in the background. I was on the streets. Get out the streets. And there was a lot of noise going on in the background. And I got pineapple for the noise and all this other stuff. I watched the show back to back. I'm like, what did I do wrong? But you know what? I was choosing a lot of, I was in the wrong area. I was in the hood. I said, you know what? I'm going to go to a better side I would go to a better side of town. And it doesn't matter. I met a young lady and she was actually getting abused. She had a new job and a lot of things going on. And she stole my car. She stole Ladies and gentlemen, this is real life. This is a new truck. I got this truck, got motorcycles in the back and everything. Well, I just got this a couple of days ago. She stole my car. So you never know. Like, don't look at somebody like that inhuman. I get that and I appreciate that. But somebody just told me that, like, La Vie, you got to stop putting these women on pedestals when they're really not. Put yourself on a pedestal and then you can, engage with a person better. I take that. I take that. I appreciate that. I definitely do.
You got to have your compliments mean something, because you can't just give them out all willy-nilly. If a woman say, does this dress make me look fat, but she knows that you give compliments, you're gonna kiss her ass no matter what. Your perspective on that dress doesn't even mean shit to her, because she know you're just gonna kiss her ass regardless. You gotta make your validation, your compliments actually mean something, and that's by being sparse with it. Don't be so quick don't be so quick to tell somebody the obvious. They're beautiful. Oh, you're beautiful. Mella gets told that she's beautiful a kabillion times a week. Melly knows she looks good. It ain't no damn secret. Like she knows, no, you know, not again, Melly, not to gas you up, but you know that already. You're not nobody's telling you nothing that you haven't already heard. Start making your compliments mean something by making a motherfucker have to work for it.
I know that's right. Thank you.
Mhm. All right, well,
Thank you, God.
thank you so much, Daquan.
Go. Say that again, Mel.
I said, well, thank you so much.
Thank you. Wait, this is time for you to answer that question. Same thing. What would you do for a guy? What kind of advice would you give for a guy with a low confidence?
Work on
Or
yourself.
who lacks confidence?
Same. I would say the same. Yeah, it's all about you being good about yourself, and once you feel good about yourself, you don't even have to do a lot. People just feel it, you know. And women like confident men, so you got to work on that. That's all.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Thank you, baby goat. I appreciate you, Mel. Mel. You the best. The goat. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank
Oh my God, I'm over you. I am Shauna. Shauna, come on. Shauna came to fight tonight. It's your teeth. Don't underestimate your
I wish the comment section was like a show within itself, because the funniest shit on the internet is most of the time the comment section rather than the content.
People be crazy. Wait, we got a caller. Hello. Hello. No? Okay. Not tonight. Never mind.
Hello.
Hello.
You can hear me?
I can.
Melly Mel.
What's up? Sir.
What's up, man?
Yeah. And what's up? We're gonna say what's up.
Hey, I need your help, man.
Yes, tell me, what do you need help with?
How I get them draws.
Something.
It's got a delay. It's got a delay on there for some reason.
Oh, got you. Well, tell us what's your issue? I know crickets. That's not gonna work, sir. I got Rick. What is Rick? Rick has issue. You know Rick? Yeah, you know Rick.
I do not know him, but I've seen he was from Memphis, so I thought I was laughing my ass off whenever he was in here.
Yes, sir. That's the whole reason I called in, because we got a Memphis nigga in here. You know?
What's up, bro?
What it do, bro? Hey,
Man,
look,
chilling.
I'm trying to switch it up, man. You know what I'm saying? I see you got the whole dialect. You got the whole articulate. I could get articulate, man, but I be feeling like that take away from a nigga edge. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get too articulate, you seem like a fucking Carlton Banks ass nigga, you dig? And that don't really look good. So I'm trying to find a balance with this shit, you feel me?
Well, there's different ways that you can have an edge. Shit, having a beard can give you an edge rather than like a
Do
cool
that.
face.
I ain't gifted like that, cuz.
Your personality can give you an edge. Don't be a pushover. Somebody try you, check their ass. They give you a shit test, passed it. You know what I mean? Like, there's multiple ways that you can have an edge. You can be hood Jesus, good balance. You can look the part. I'm gonna give you an example. Have you ever watched Power?
I don't be watching TV, bro. I ain't watched Power.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't watch that much of it either. But if you go look at Ghost on Power, that motherfucker stayed in the suit, but he never carried himself. Nobody ever looked at him and thought, oh, I could fuck with this guy. Like, he always looked like he'll whoop your ass and then fix his tie right after. You can still have edge in a suit.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. It's just, I'm getting to the point where I feel like, I don't know, man. I don't know how to put it. It's like the hood niggas fuck with me, but the niggas is like in college and they, you know, they got the whole this, they fuck with me too. And it's like they pull me in both spectrums. Like, nah, man, stay hood with us, man. Stay this. Then you got the motherfuckers over there. They, you know, real articulate. They like to read and they like to talk about investments and, you know, ETFs and all that. And I'm like, yeah, man, you know all this. So I almost feel like it's a dynamic. It's like, damn, bro. I feel like a middle child on some J. Cole shit. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I don't want to take too much away from Mella's show though. I know she's trying to get to people that got relationship issues.
Oh damn, hell yeah, bro! I got a relationship issue, dude.
What is it?
Issue, man. You talking about all that like dressing and shit, being nice and shit. You know what I'm saying, with the fragrances and you know what I'm saying, paying attention to that shit. That shit ain't really that shit ain't really good. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the more you elevate, the more motherfuckers get way more intimidating. They get distant from this shit. So it's like when you was average, you had way more people. You know, you was way more approachable. But it's like, you know.
Mel, do you understand the question? I don't really think I understand your question, brother.
I'm saying like when it comes with the elevating, like you know what I'm saying, you talking about dressing the part, and you know, it could kind of, you know, counteract what it's supposed to do. Like it's really supposed to open more doors, but it'll kind of, you know, fuck with you in your dating life or just any experience, because motherfuckers look at you and they automatically disqualify themselves from you type shit.
I mean, that depends on the woman, though. You know, first thing, Prophet receives little love in their own home. You know, being from Memphis, I know how like a lot of Memphis women think, especially if like you're well known. Like you could literally become one of the biggest YouTubers, and people are still going to be like, "Oh, you just Rick from the mound," or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, I'm gonna be honest with you, you gotta move locations, because while you Rick from whatever, you know, you Rick from Black Haven or whatever the case. Here, you take your ass over here. You oh shit, it's Rick. You know what I mean?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times you just gotta be ready to meet new people, make new connections, and just legitimately just say goodbye to everything and everybody that you grew up with. Because it's your life and you gotta do what's best for you. Because they still gonna be there and shit. Talk and they be the type of person where people can say, "Oh yeah, man, I grew up with him. We was tight." You know what I mean? Be the person that they can brag on, acting like they knew you.
For sure. Yeah, that sound. But I ain't gonna take too much of your time, man. Look, man, I'm glad to see a Memphis nigga really doing what he need to do. You know, GQ qualified. You know, and man, this is the last time I'm coming on this motherfucker, because I feel like I ain't coming on this bit no more. But I appreciate y'all though.
All right, fam.
Bye. Ricky, funny. I don't know why I keep on calling him Ricky.
You know, Rick got that unspoken riz though, for real.
He got what?
Unspoken riz. You know what that is?
No.
It's basically like game that you can't explain.
Oh, okay. You think he got game?
That you can't explain. Shit, every time he comes on here, your damn guest getting wet as hell. He got something.
I don't think he got game. I think he's good looking and the girls can handle. Like, because Rick don't be talking about shit.
That's why I say unspoken riz. Like he don't like it's the game you can't explain.
But it's not the game. It's just his looks. That's what I think.
Okay. Either way, he got something.
And it's not all the time. It's the last two when he came, they couldn't handle. But usually Rick gets pineapple because he looks young.
Man, Rick coming back with a vengeance on their ass. That's what he doing.
He said he's not coming no more.
Rick coming back like Trunks did on the androids. You probably don't know what the hell that means, but trust me, for the people that do know what it means, they probably tripping right now.
Okay. All right, let's see. I have Anoki. I don't know. Anoki don't got no problem. Anoki.
What's up? I always get to skip the line.
Seriously.
Anoki?
Wait, you got a relationship problem?
Okay, so I was gonna ask, can I ask a question that I've heard a lot from women?
Yeah.
Not like about me, but in general, like my sisters, my cousins, stuff like female friends.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so there's a topic, and you actually did a podcast with a guy, and you talked about this, and I commented on there, and it blew up to pieces. I was just like, Lord, it just kept going on. So basically, there is like a disconnect with pleasure when it comes to sex. So as far as the podcast, it was an episode, it was like a clip on your Instagram where the guy asked you if you care about getting an orgasm. And you were like, no, it's not his job to give me an orgasm. But then you were like, but you feel like it's your job to make sure he gets an orgasm, even if it takes like 5 minutes. Right. Yeah. And so I hear this from women, but I also hear that they feel very unsatisfied. And the thing that I thought about that I never thought about when I watched that is that when it comes to like lesbians, that concept is more what we feel is the masculine side. Like for more like studs, like touch me not studs, they're like, I don't care too much about the pleasure as long as my partner is pleased. And we call the one who's getting pleased the whole time pillow princesses.
Okay.
So to see that reverse, but in a straight relationship, it's like, I feel like it's problematic because in some of the comments, I know they light me up in the comments because that's how it was in the comment section of the video. But when I went through some of the comments because I wanted to start the conversation, there was a man who said that women don't deserve orgasms because men work so hard.
I know exactly.
They provide, so she doesn't deserve an orgasm. Then they had another one said women don't deserve to have an orgasm because the orgasm comes, the child is born from a man's orgasm. It's not born, it doesn't come from a woman's orgasm.
Wow.
I'm just like, so this how y'all really feeling out here in these streets?
I mean, I don't think it's everybody feeling like that. I hope not.
I don't think it's what everybody consciously thinks. But I think there's like a subconscious thing. But in my thought process, I'm like, women can have unlimited orgasms. And if you can get a woman to orgasm, a lot of these problems that these men complain about disappears.
Mm-hmm.
Like submitting.
Yeah.
A lot of like getting her to go to bed with you. If she is pleased,
she'll go again.
She wants to be there.
Yeah.
So as far as like that dynamic, what do y'all feel like is the disconnect?
Okay, I'll go first.
Why you smiling like that?
I'm talking my ass off.
Why you
go ahead.
like that?
Okay, so from my experience, it's a lot of dudes that don't know what they're doing. That's one.
I heard that a lot.
It's what you said?
I heard that a lot in the messages where they kept saying, well, I don't know, I'm not a woman.
Yeah, they just don't know what they're doing. And that's why I hope you try to learn or that I can teach you, but I don't want to put the whole thing on the men either because, for women, it's a lot of like mental. So I still feel like we deserve to have an orgasm.
I mean, Lord.
But me, it's been so many times where it didn't happen that I had to find a way to be
to
okay
trick yourself. Yes.
And we're still wanting
you gotta do tricks.
Sex, So then eventually I started
to
say,
get fuck it.
He gets off. And now that's just my mentality when it comes to that. That's all.
That is upsetting.
I think a guy, especially if he's dealing with multiple women and he wants to keep a steady rotation of women, would be smart enough to actually try to make sure that she has a great sexual experience because you got to have something to keep her coming back. Unless you're just straightforward and tricking, you got to have something to keep her coming back. But if you're just a girl, if a lot of guys have the Drake one time is fine with me mentality, right? So if he doesn't really expect to have you in a rotation or take you serious, he doesn't really have much incentive to make sure that you nut like that. Right? It's like real deal. If I'm only gonna fuck you one time, what the hell I look like doing the Twister 3000, the leg lock combo with the jab stab and shit? Like what the hell I look like doing all that? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's still a lot
I
of
want
guys.
I want to address that dildo.
That don't do nothing.
Yeah, I want to address that dildo statement because a lot of people kept saying that a 12-inch dildo. Why? Vibrating, all this other stuff. Most women don't even come from penetration. They don't.
No, yeah. Most women don't come from penetration. It's
so
stimulation on the clit.
It's so basic. It's so simple. They want to make it seem like because the lesbians have this super powered dildo, like women don't have dildos on their own. That somehow we got some kind of advantage.
I don't know, but I think also what people are saying with the dildo comment is that women, they satisfy themselves with that. So then when they get regular dick, real dick, it won't hit the same way because it's not as big.
Could they be plowing themselves with a fucking horse dick and then expect men to compete with that?
No. They're talking about lesbians. they're trying to say that they say this a lot. Lesbians have an advantage because we use strap-ons. But if they actually were to listen to a lesbian, which most of us are not going to give y'all this game, period. We just gonna let y'all think that that's what it is. But majority of the time that we spend is without the dildo at all, because we understand female sexuality, which is mental, which a lot of it has to do with hands, mouth, intimacy, looking into the woman's eyes, kissing her, knowing her erogenous zones. Anybody can know this stuff, and we have the internet. If y'all could figure out how to master 2K23 and all this other stuff, how you can't figure out how to get a girl to one orgasm each time you have sex? Please understand that to me. I just want to understand how
you
y'all
got
can be
more
that
bragging
complex.
rights on, because you got more bragging rights on 2K. What you gonna go around? Hey man, I'm
how you don't have bragging rights with a woman?
I'm making all these bitches nut versus, bro. You can't touch me in 2K. And then
but
you
how is
like,
that not bragging rights? Why would you feel better about bragging about 2K than giving a woman an orgasm?
Because the bragging right is fucking the woman in the first place.
That's what's trash about it. That's why it's trash. That's basic for women.
I'm gonna tell you something. I did not know this. I'm the type of male. I swear to God, I'm the type of person. I love doing social experiments, right? And guys, let me put guys on the comment section. You think I'm bullshit? You can try this shit out tonight.
I'm a woman. Just
women in general. I know I'm talking about in the comment section. Women in general already have it 1,000 times easier to get sex from. The only people that have a difficult time getting sex is heterosexual males that's trying to have sex with women. Gay men, no homo. Gay men don't have a problem getting dick from other men, and women damn sure don't have a problem getting vagina from other women. You think I'm bullshit?
We sure don't.
Download a fucking Tinder app and pretend to be a woman.
99 plus.
Women are straightforward as fuck. All that, yeah, you better take care of these kids, and I'm looking for a real man, and don't be on here if you just trying to fuck. All that bullshit. They don't do that. They be like, look, I'm looking for a girl on the weekends. I'm looking for between 12 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And 3 in the morning. I'm more of a.
But there's a reason. They're going to get pleasure from being with us.
But see,
that's why they require. I'm short. I'm 5'5". I'm not the richest person. I don't even have the tool attached. We don't have to have these things because they know if they deal with us, they're going to be pleased sexually. They don't have this is the thing. Like,
the problem is though, if you make it that much easier for women to get sexual access to you, regardless of how good the pleasure is, but making men take you on all 3 dates and all this
you don't have to do that when you're good at bed.
You take away this. You're not gonna get. You got to put as a guy. You got to put in a lot of investment to get to the vagina anyway. You're taking away his incentive to want to make you come once he had to do all of that work to get it.
See, that is the mindset.
All the woman had to do. All a woman had to do was say hi.
Sex from anybody though, but so how are you gonna withhold the orgasm if that doesn't make logical sense? That's not gonna get you what you ultimately
you know what?
want.
Let's take it out. Let's take it out of this. Let me give you this analogy, okay?
But I do want to address that because that's an important mindset thing.
Let's say I'm
because
hiring.
men are struggling to get with women. Women are struggling to
hiring.
get with men. So withholding an orgasm from a woman is not gonna make her want you more. It's not gonna want her to stay. It's not gonna make her want to stay with you.
But did you not hear what I said earlier? Most guys are perfectly fine with one time. Is fine with me.
That's a lie. That is not true. They can't even barely get one time.
I guarantee you, if any of these guys in this comment section
talk about
fuck the shit out of Melly just one time and never do it again, they'd be perfectly fine doing it.
But they're not gonna get that. They're not.
You know I'm telling the damn truth.
Most aren't gonna get to that point.
If Melly said, "Hey, you guys can only fuck me one time, but that's it," you think the guy's gonna be like, "No, we refuse. God damn it, we want to fuck multiple times." Like, no,
that's called putting her on a pedestal.
No, it's not. That's called being honest.
Time. That's a pedestal. That's the problem. That's a pedestal. You put women on a pedestal. If I can only get her one time, and that's it, I'm gonna please myself, and that's it, and that's all you're gonna get. That
guys,
one time she's gonna be like, all right.
You just heard a guy say earlier that he wanted a main chick and a couple other chicks. Guys tend to be about variety.
Exactly, but he's not going to get that, like the caliber of women he wants if he's terrible in bed. A lot of the things that y'all do, all these dates that y'all take these women on, all this money y'all spend on women will be spending money on you if you know how to please her.
I agree with you on that. No, I agree with you that they won't be able to keep women if they don't learn how to do that. But
get them in the first place. You're not even gonna have that confidence. You're not gonna have the swag to be like.
If you've never fucked, how would you know that though? That's literally impossible to know that if you've never fucked. You can't say, "Oh, you're not gonna make me nut. I'm not gonna fuck you."
We're not talking about virgins.
No, if you
right
never
now.
fucked him, and he's never made you come,
there's an energy. There's an energy you have and a confidence you have when you know you can please a woman. And if you get to the point where you actually have sex with this woman and you truly please her and you connect, she's gonna want to stay with you. You're not gonna have a problem.
How the hell do I debate?
You're not gonna have a problem.
Energy. How do I even debate energy? I can't debate. How the hell do I? What am I supposed to say? No, it's not about energy.
Women
how
go
do I
off
debate that?
energy. Women go off energy, so you're gonna have to figure that out. That's what you guys got to figure out. Women go largely off of energy.
I don't know what type of mind reading.
Confidence. Confidence is an energy. But what the principle of the whole thing is what I'm saying is that when a woman is pleased by the act of having sex, she's gonna want to have sex because she enjoys the sex. She's not gonna want to have sex because you did XYZ for her, and then it becomes transactional. So then you're gonna have to spend a lot of money to get her to have sex with you, to continue to have sex with you. But if it's not transactional, if you both are benefiting from the act of actually having sex, then she's gonna want. That's logic. That's not even emotional. That's not energy. That's
can you
pure
tell
logic.
if a guy's gonna make you come based off his energy, Mel? Give me a female perspective. Maybe I'm out the loop.
What's the question?
He's trying to oversimplify. He's trying to dismiss what I'm saying because he knows that it's completely logical, and the stuff that he's saying doesn't make sense. He's talking about virgins.
I'm literally saying what you're saying.
He's talking about virgins and all these hypothetical. What talking about because bragging rights on 2K is better than having bragging rights on making a woman come? Come on.
Anyway, what happened to the relationship questions?
It ain't hard. That's a relationship question. See, he's sweating. It's a logical argument. If you make a woman, why is it so difficult for men to just admit if you make a woman come, she's actually gonna want to have sex? Why is that such a big deal? Y'all love to come, don't you?
How is reading energy illogical?
Why are you going back to that? What did I just ask you? If you make sure a woman comes, she's going to want to come.
I really hope Mediocre Tutorial and Reviews does a reaction off of this. Just I just want to know if I'm fucking tripping.
Because he's trash.
I just want to know if I'm tripping.
His advice is complete trash.
So, but wait, I feel like both of you have points. I agree with Anoki that if you make me come, I'm probably gonna want to have more sex with you. Yes, but I agree with you, baby girl, talking about if you give the opportunity to a guy to go fuck a bad girl, they're going for it at one time. But I still agree that if they can get it more than one time,
of course,
that's what they want.
I'm just saying they're not going to lose sleep at night if they can only get it one time.
Oh no, for sure.
But what if they can't get it at all? Which is a large, scary population where there's 60% of the millennial men right now are single. And people are constantly talking about, I got to get her to submit. I got to spend all this money on dates. I got to be 6'10". I got to have something 8 inches long. If you know what you're doing and you actually have a desire, you make sure you make it a point to please a woman. When you finally do get a chance to have sex, you have a better chance of continuing to have sex. She's going to be more submissive because you're putting her in the feminine role of being pleased, because being pleased, receiving pleasure is feminine energy. Giving pleasure is masculine energy. So you're rewinding, you're being backwards on the polarity, and then you wonder why women are off put, and then you got to pay for it. Then you got to take her on all these dates. Then you got to be 7 foot tall. Then you got to have all these.
I do agree with you. I do agree with you that there's a significant amount of men that are in a sex deficit, but I don't believe it's because of dick game. They wouldn't be in a sex deficit in the first place if it was because of dick game, because that implies they're getting sex. I would argue that that 60% of men that you was talking about would be in a sex deficit for other reasons outside of their pleasure in the bedroom.
So you really think if these men were good in bed and they get their opportunity to have sex and they know that they're good in bed, they have this confidence.
Men don't have the privilege women do. We're not about to even get in bed.
Privilege? You're not going to get a privilege if you don't please. Women are better in bed
to men
to
get the opportunity to please you. We're not, most of the time, we're not going to even get the opportunity.
Why
to please
do
you
lesbians not have this problem? Why do lesbians not have this problem? We're 5'5".
There's double standards on the spectrum.
That's why.
Because there's double standards on the spectrum. That's just real life.
Double standard. We're women. Do you know what women have to go through mentally to get themselves to be with another woman? It's socially unacceptable. Do you remember that part? So women are going that far to be socially unacceptable, and masculine women, we're almost never single unless we
Mediocre
really just want to
tutorials
be.
and reviews.
Call him, please.
See this,
I would love to have this conversation with him because look,
if you see this,
he's sweating.
please.
He need help.
Yes,
He's
I'm
sweating.
You should
You
see
know
my
the
seat.
truth.
It's got
Answer
a
the
big
question.
ass sweat stain
Answer
on it
my
right now.
question.
Please do
You
a
better be
review.
glad
on
I
it.
didn't come on camera this time.
This is Mella's show. I've been taking over. I'm done.
I'm just saying, answer the question. Why? How is it possible that a straight man can how in this society, mainly Christian society, how are y'all having a harder time than whole lesbians? Short, lesbian, a lot of times we don't have all that much money. We don't even have, we're not well endowed. We're not
You know
endowed
what?
at
Let's
all.
make this interesting. Hello, let's make this interesting.
Are you gonna answer the question?
No.
Are you gonna
I'll
answer the
put money on it. I will put money. You have an
question.
opportunity. You have an opportunity to win money right now. I will put $100 on it.
I don't need to win money.
No. Put your money where
Just
your
answer
mouth
the
is.
question.
Put your money where your mouth is. I want
Just
you to
answer
make
the
a male.
question.
I want you to make a male Tinder account, and I'm gonna make a female Tinder account, and let's give each other 3 days. I want to see you get more numbers.
I really want you to answer the question.
I want you as a guy to get. In 3 days. I want to see who can get more numbers. I will give you my pictures, and you give me yours. Let's see who can get more numbers.
What is that? I look good. What is that gonna prove?
Tell me why it should be so easy.
What is that gonna prove? Because we have a reputation, a good one. We have a good reputation in the bedroom, relationally, emotionally, mentally. We don't have a lot of money. We don't have a lot of height. So you tell me.
You also can't get a woman pregnant, so there's less risk. There's less things to put up. There's less risk up front. But let's forget about that.
But if there's less risk as well. But if we want to have children, we can make it happen because we both have eggs.
It's not just.
But you really think that women, they're really thinking about that. When they're going against their family, they gotta go against society, go against the grain. Just think, just logically think. Why you can't answer the question?
Because your question is rhetorical.
With logic, answer the question with logic. Because you try to use statistics, that doesn't work.
Statistics doesn't work, boy. The
statistics that you tried to use doesn't work.
You mean the one that you mentioned first?
Because statistically, women satisfy themselves better when they're single than men do right now. The silence, though.
We're gonna go.
It's a choice. It's a choice. It's a decision. It's a mindset. So that's all. I mean, that's what it is. You can admit it. You don't have to, but call mediocre tutorials and reviews. We already know. Well, y'all don't know, but I can tell he's not. He don't want to have this conversation either. The way he was talking.
I'm gonna hit him up personally and make sure.
Please hit him up.
I'm gonna send him the clip and ask him what he thinks.
Send him the clip, please. He gonna try to drag me, but the way he edited his little girl that he tried to call, the way he edited that video,
he's gonna drag.
She basically was lying to him. He gonna chop this up. Trust me. He gonna chop it up. He gonna put it out of context. But he don't want to have this conversation, just like you don't want to have this conversation. But it's a good conversation because it's gonna give y'all everything that y'all complain that you don't have, that you don't get from women. It's basic.
That's all I'm saying.
I don't need the $100. I don't want it. That's foolish.
You don't want to.
I could look at my Tinder. I know what my Tinder look like. I know that's not even a good bet.
Okay.
But there is a societal. We have a reputation. We have statistics on our side in that area. In that area alone, that's one of the only areas. And I'm trying to tell y'all, just make her come. Why is that such a big deal? Make women come. It's easy. It's easy. It's really not hard. But y'all choose not to. Y'all literally choose not to because you think you're holding something from a woman, but you're holding yourself from things.
Those damn men.
Okay, we're gonna go.
He trying. He ain't got nothing. He's sweating. He ain't got nothing. But that's okay. I got my point across. I got my point across.
Well, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Whoa, you guys. I was lost. I was like, so basically she was saying that heterosexual men are the one having issues with getting women when actually it's not hard to make women come, and that's it.
Yeah, but that like the statement, it collapses on itself, because like if men are having a problem getting sex in the first place, they're not even getting the opportunity to be good or bad in bed. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like you literally got men that's 30, 40-year-old virgins, and how you gonna tell me the problem is that you ain't making women come? They're not getting ass in the first place. What the hell what are we talking about? Like, you know what I mean? You have to like,
yeah.
Yeah.
No. Well, we got another caller.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah. Well, we
Sir.
got another caller.
Oh, ma'am.
You know what I mean? Hello.
Okay, you're
there's
listening.
somebody in the background. They sound French.
It's me. Hello.
You know.
Hey, Shawty. Hey, Shawty. Hey, Shawty.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on, Shawty? Hey, that girl, little gay girl ain't talking about nothing. Look here, Shawty. Look here, Shawty. I called up there and you gave me some bad advice, Shawty.
What bad advice I gave you?
I was trying to talk to my girl. She put me out the house.
You're such a liar. Goodbye, sir. I'm like, stop playing with me.
See, Mel, that ain't fair, because when goddamn MAGA hat was calling, you entertained his ass, but his girl put him out the house and you kick him off. That's wild. That's wild, Mel.
You believed him?
More than I did Mr. MAGA.
No. Hey, that may be the same person.
Mr. Maga.
Hello.
Hey, that may be the same person.
Okay, guys, when you're calling, please turn off what you're listening us. If you're listening to us, turn it off, so there is no delay for you to hear. Let's see. I got Jay. Jay, what's up?
Yo, I actually wanted to speak to that girl. Yeah, I kept telling you to add me because
another show.
You said what?
This is a different show, sir.
Yeah, I gotta take
responsibility
for that. I let that foolishness get me off frame.
To add with you're saying?
All right, let's pause for a second. I'm hearing both of y'all. What you say?
I said you wanted me to add you to talk to Enoki. That's what you're saying?
Yeah, because what she was saying was, all right, let me say this. I think we all have been hypersexualized. You get where I'm coming from? It's not a thing where a man should be pleasing a woman and a woman should be pleasing a man. It's a thing where you got to understand, what are you here for? And you're here to procreate. So at the end of the day, it's like, what she's saying, like my dude said, what she's saying is, it's beating herself up.
So wait, Jay, so you only have sex to have kids? That's what you're telling us right now?
You said what?
So you only have sex when you're trying to have kids? That's what you're telling us?
No, see.
Your shit don't work. We're done with that conversation. I want a relationship issue. I mean, I guess it is kind of a relationship issue for a lot of women not coming, So, but I would put that shit on myself and telling the dude what he needs to fucking do.
Very clippable. I'll give it that.
I already know. I put the timestamp already. Already, don't wait. All right, who is Vic? Vic?
What's up, Melly? How are you? What's up, baby?
Good,
Go.
how are you?
How you doing, my brother?
Good. I just saw the recent conversation. That shit was crazy. It was giving me a headache. She
Do you have a relationship issue?
Yeah, like she was dodging, his points and trying to go out of.
I'm asking you, do you have a relationship issue?
Oh,
You
honestly, no.
Okay, well, thank you, Vic.
Appreciate the love, brother.
People don't call in to talk about that conversation. See, I should have never allowed it. But it's a no key, so I was like, yeah, sure. No more. Mr. Cake Me, hello.
Hey, I got a question. When you're when you're trying to make a woman come and she's not there mentally and you're trying to bring her there, what would be a good quote for the moment?
A quote. I don't
For the
know.
man, for this baby goat guy.
I don't know.
Quote. I don't think it's
baby goat. Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I don't think there's necessarily a quote. Something I can say is like depending on what you're doing sexually. Like let's just say, for example, if you're eating a woman out, right? A lot of women can tell that if you're trying to make them come quick, and that can actually do the opposite. But if you
No
more
one or
so
two.
if you more so actually just get
My
into
fault
the
for the
moment,
conversation so boldly.
if you more so just get into the moment, I think that'll work better than necessarily like a punchline.
It's getting her out of her head to be in the moment. That's what I'm asking. What would be a good like little moment in the play?
Might ask a quick question. Why would she be out of her head in the first
For
place?
her time she spent the day. You feel me?
Mm.
Because if your woman's acting up and she's not coming, at least like to you, it's you know what I mean. There's something she's not placing with you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If that's the case, I really think that's a problem that's outside of the bedroom. The bedroom is just a manifestation of what you do before you get there.
Do you think you would have a quote for the moment to say to her?
No, other than you want to. Literally, my only quote would be, "You want to go later" or something like that. You know what I mean? The ability to say, "I can put my sexual urges down, and we can just try when you're in a better mood, when you're in a better headspace." Because I really don't think there's something that. So what? I'm assuming. No, I'm assuming.
No. My fault. I feel that exact energy that you just gave off though.
No,
so that's why it caught me out a little bit off guard.
No,
But
because
that ain't bad.
Yeah, like you want to go, you want to try again later. Like we don't have to fuck right now. Like
But then you lose that type of moment she gave you because remember, there's a sense of her still being there. It's just that last piece she doesn't want to give. This would be the moment you would say, at least to break her from her ways. If you had to be in the moment.
I literally outside of let's try again later. There's literally nothing that I would say. You know, I wish I had an answer for you, but
I guess motion. My apologies.
If I gave you an answer, it would be a fake one. So I only want to be honest with you.
Yeah, I guess. All right, thank you so much, man.
No problem, brother.
Mr. Cake Me. Well, first of all, why Mr. Cake Me didn't want me to talk? I'm the woman. I'm the one that might be in my head, but he wants to ask you what you tell her.
Well, I'm actually curious. What would have been your response to that?
If I'm in my head, it's all about the mood. So you gotta probably maybe slow down, maybe like stop what you're doing because it's not really working on me. Maybe I'm big on massages, so give me a massage. But like you caress me, but then you don't touch exactly where I want you to touch. You know, just like teasing a lot, and then I'll be there. I'll get there.
That's kind of like what I was saying when I gave the example on fellatio. Like if sometimes what I've noticed, if you're too obvious with your goal, like just kind of make it be in the moment. Like make it a little bit more casual. You know what I mean? I feel like we're saying the same thing, but just using different words.
Maybe I want a massage. All right, let me see if I got another caller. People don't call no more, or they did, but I mean, we've been here for 2 hours. Finally, my internet is working. I guess people don't use it anymore in the hotel. They went to sleep, so I get a better one. I don't know. We got
a fun episode though. Fun episode.
Thank you. Hi, Fish.
Hey,
yes.
What's going on? Big fan of both of you guys. I love the live with you, Melly, with MTR.
Thank you.
Live. That was a great live. I just have one question, and I'm trying to figure out. I'm perplexed about it, and I'm just going to get to the point. It's been about 8 months, with my ex-wife, should I, and we're cool right now, we're good, should I start sleeping with her again?
Oh, wow.
Just straight up and down. Should I? You feel me? Because and I asked this, and just to give a little bit of the background of it, you know, she left. I take care of my child, our child. I have been since the 8 months has been going on. We're cool, we're cordial, but I don't know, like other women right now just aren't doing it for me. And I'm 35. Eventually, I will get to the point where, you know, I'm going to want to get to want someone in a relationship. However, right now, there's a need that needs to be fulfilled. You understand what I'm saying? As a man. That's what I'm trying to understand, if I should just take that as the easy option.
Okay, so you don't want to get back with her?
No, absolutely
you just
not.
want to use her pussy?
I mean, well, what if she wants to do the same and use my dick?
Matt,
If
ask a
there's an understanding, if there's an understanding.
Hold on, I want to hear baby goat.
How people don't want to hear?
No. I feel where you was coming from, Billy, but baby goat was about to say something, so I want to hear what he got to say too.
So I got two questions, my brother. First question is, do you have kids with your ex-wife?
Yeah, one kid.
Okay, that thing, respectfully, that thing always gonna be yours. Let's be honest. The second question I have: what would be the consequence of having sex with her? Because if you got to ask yourself, should you? That kind of implies that there's a consequence if you do, or a potential consequence. So what would be the consequence of having sex with her? Casually.
So the potential consequence is that the relationship that we have that is good could be destroyed because, you know, the obvious, she would want to get back together and I'm not going to want to.
And what relationship is that exactly, considering that you guys are divorced?
Shit, make the same mistake twice looking relationship. Something that I'm not gonna do. You know what I mean?
Well, it sounds like you just don't want to go back into a marriage phase. And I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. The best thing that you should do is just communicate. Like, this is just gonna be casually. We've seen that marriage doesn't work, but if you want to have, you know, if you want to like have our cake, but I guess not eat it too, if that's how the analogy goes, then do that. I just think that's where communication plays in the part. Like, you guys are grown adults. You're not necessarily teenagers. You're able to separate what's practical versus what your sexual organs are telling you. You understand that you got hormones that are making you feel something that might not be there. So I would just say communicate. If you guys want to have casual sex, great. If that's something that she's not cool into, if she's not with, then unfortunately, it's just not some, you know, because I'm pretty sure she's your child mother. You have a certain amount of respect for her, so you don't want to just play her like any woman on the street.
Right.
Communicate with her. If she's down for it, I say go for it. And if she's not, I say respect that and just keep moving forward.
Melly, do you feel like that's what I'm?
You want my...
No.
Melly, I'm not saying nothing else. I feel like we're gonna start beefing. Like I feel like you're gonna try having beef with me.
But I have an important question for Melly. Do you feel like that's what I'm doing? Do you feel like I'm just using her pussy?
Yeah, that's exactly what you said. You say you don't want to be with her, but right now is the easy way to get some pussy because I need. Yeah, so that's what you're doing. No, it is.
I mean,
you don't want to be with her. And you're saying you're having a hard time finding other pussy, so you're taking the one that's available. That's using. No?
The convenient. I would argue it's the convenient vagina. Because how long have you guys been divorced? If you don't mind me asking.
8 months.
8 months. And how long were you married?
13 years.
See, that's exactly, because getting back out into the damn dating world after sort of like the previous caller I just called, getting back out into the dating world.
It's hard.
you know, you was like, all right, when I left, bringing flowers would work, but as soon as you walk outside, you got bitches talking about some. You thought I was feeling you, like you know, it's a completely different market.
And
Shit, I don't blame them.
That's the same. Like like I told you, I'm 35. We got together when we were like 20, 21. You feel me? So it's not the same as it was in 08. You know what I mean? So and I'm older now, so you got to move different. So,
but you know, there is so many women. Like you don't need to.
Yeah, I mean, I've had interactions, obviously, but like I told you, I just and you make it sound so bad, Melly, but I'll be honest. No, but no, I'll be honest with you. That's what I'm looking for right now.
And it doesn't sound bad as long as she's okay with it. It sounds bad if you're selling dreams, talking about we're gonna get back together. But if she wants dick and you want pussy and you guys agree, then go for it.
Right.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie to you. If she wasn't like your ex-wife, your baby mom, I'd say sell her ass a dream. But because she, you know, she like that's your child's mother. Like there's an extra level of respect and courtesy that you would give her that you wouldn't just give the typical bimbo. So yeah, I agree with Melly. Just communicate with her, and if she's not down with that, just take the L. And you got two choices. You can either do what you got to do to figure out how to adjust to the dating marketplace, or you could join the Passport Bros movement and take your ass over to Thailand or something, and just and make it a lot easier on yourself. But those are basically the two options that I see.
I definitely am gonna join the Passport Bros. And
I don't blame you. Shit, I don't blame you.
I make a nice amount, so you know what I mean. I'm a fuck with it.
I don't blame you. That's a practical solution.
I appreciate you guys though. That's real good info. I'm probably I don't know. I'm probably gonna get with her this weekend. To be honest.
Well, you enjoy it.
Thank you guys.
You're welcome.
Love
Rated
you.
5 stars. Rated 5 stars.
Seriously. Hey, he's like, I don't like how it sounds. Well, it is what you're doing.
And you know what's funny? You know, obviously, she could get penis even 13 years. She can get out and easily get penis, but in other ways, I'm pretty sure it's probably difficult for her getting back in the dating market too, because she's not the hottest. You know, she's not the fresh new toy on the market anymore.
For sure.
You know, a new girl turns 21 every day, so they might just need to get back together. Hell, to be honest with you.
I was gonna say, why you guys even like broke up if you still want to fuck? Like,
at some point, honestly, even if you don't like each other, it's just stupid to break up. Like, imagine being like 60 and being like, I'm not happy no more. What the fuck are you about to do at 60? Like, you know what I mean? You might as well just be miserable and pay the bills. Fuck it. You ain't got shit else to gain.
Wait, we got a call. Hello. Hello. We can't hear you. Oh, well, they hang up on me. Yeah, so that's it, I guess. That's it. Yeah, 2 hours. I think we're good. Unless there's another call coming in, but I think that's it for us.
I definitely had fun. You know what my favorite part probably was, though?
Debating with Anoki?
No, it was the MAGA guy. What you talking about? I was reading the chat the whole time. I'm not gonna lie, the chat is funny. I love you guys. You guys are the greatest, because they was one dude. What one dude said, man, he checked 9/11's ass. I was like, it's so hard for me just not to, but I gotta respect your platform. But no, that was but that was fun though. I had a great time.
Thank you. Well, what are you doing with that candle the whole night? Your hand over it? Like, what's the problem?
My hand constantly gets cold. And so like I don't know why. Yeah, so I just keep warming it up. Yeah.
Yeah, weird.
The hell, can my hands get cold?
Wait, we got a call real quick. Hello? No? Yeah. Well, you guys be watching the show at the same time. I'm done with them. Okay, well, they say cut the heat on. Yeah, so you won't.
See, here's the problem. I'm in Florida right now, so like turning the heat on is like suicide at this moment. And I already know what y'all gonna say. Why the fuck you got a coat on? Because I'm big on image. What part of that y'all didn't get? But yeah. So I got it freezing in here, but it has to be because if I don't turn the air on, it's gonna be extremely hot.
Yeah. Okay, well, guys, I want to let you know if you're looking for 9/11 baby goat content, it's on YouTube. It's the same on Instagram, same on YouTube. You got other platforms?
No, those are the main two ones: Instagram, YouTube. At the moment, probably TikTok later on down the line, but not at the moment.
Okay, and you tell your name or no?
No, I don't tell my name, but they'll probably figure it out. It ain't that hard. But yeah, you can follow me at 9/11 Baby Goat, especially if you're interested in joining the United States Navy. I also have a podcast where I bring on other military members and I tell them to have no filter, just like I don't have any filter. And if you're not interested in the military, cool. I still talk a lot of shit. I guarantee you'll enjoy the videos. Just check it out and look me up on YouTube.
So wait, did you tell me you do a kind of like a pineapple show, but for the military?
Yes, I was actually directly inspired by you. It's called the About Face Dating Show. It's literally essentially the same rules. The only thing is that I'm bringing on military women. I'm trying to bring on military women specifically. So that's something that I'm doing along with my other podcast, the DDT 14. Got a lot of things that I'm working on. I probably need to outsource and hire some editors myself because Jesus, it's a lot to juggle.
For sure. All right. Well, anything else you want to say?
Yeah, you gonna invite MAGA back on next episode?
I don't invite. If he calls, he calls. If he get through all these calls, he can. You know.
I can't wait. I'm telling you, he's a troll. I'm telling you.
I mean, his voice is weird to me. It doesn't sound like a white dude either. But
yeah, no, I enjoy it. In all seriousness, though, I enjoyed myself. Me and Daquan, we're gonna hang out, talk shit about you. It was a great time. I'm definitely reach out to MTR. I'm gonna try to reach out to him too. Definitely reach out to MTR. I need a clip on that conversation because I was about to lose my goddamn mind. But yeah, other than that, thank you for having me on your platform, Mel.
No problem. Well, we'll have you back again because I think let's see what the chat's talking about before you leave. Chat, did you like 9/11 baby goats? Let's just put 1 if you did, 2 if you hated it. There's no in between. 1 if you liked him, 2 if you hated him. No more baby goat on this show. Okay, W guests. 1. Let me see. 1. Okay, it's a lot of 1. Okay, we're good.
Oh man. Hey, good. Steady B, I see that too. I'm coming after your ass. I'm coming after your ass, fam. I'm just playing.
Okay. Like I only saw 1, 2 right now. 2 twos. 2. Oh, but it's from the same person. Yeah.
Your chat is honestly the greatest. They're literally. I saw someone say earlier that the chat is the show, and I thoroughly agree with that because if you're watching the show, reading the chat, and they're just as entertaining, it makes for a great experience.
I agree. But yeah, and a lady said, "Great eye candy."
Great eye candy. Oh Jesus, you gonna have my girl whoop my ass, please, please.
Hey, but she knows what she got. You know, she's just telling your woman that hey, you got a good-looking man.
Thank you very much. But yeah, I'm not gonna
say that. I was just translating what she said.
You just translate.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching your pineapple show this Monday, right? This coming up Monday.
Yes, always.
Yeah, I'm looking.
I'll be in Jamaica. Hopefully, my internet is working. So we'll see.
And shout out to all your supporters that financially supported you throughout the show too. You know, as a content creator, if I could just say like that means honestly a lot because sometimes the YouTube ad revenue, AdSense, it be tripping sometimes. So when you guys financially support, you know, speaking on Mella's behalf, I'm pretty sure like that means a lot. But yeah, I will see you probably in the future on the show. I had a great time.
Hopefully. Well, thank you for coming.
No problem. You have a great night.
Good night. Thank you. Bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Why this nigga was so fucking serious? Goodbye. Okay. Well, thank you. Oh, look at you. Shauna, thank you. Make him a regular co-host. Oh, Shauna is feeling you. All right. Guys, we're gonna go. I'm exhausted. I'm not gonna lie. But I appreciate you. guys, for being here. And we're gonna come back when? Monday for the pineapple show. Wednesday, I'm not sure actually because I'm traveling. I'm letting you know. So it might be just one show this week, next week. But I'll let you know. So that's it. He was on his conference call. I know, right? Goodbye. And somebody say goodbye to McDonald's Wi-Fi. It's not McDonald's. It's another one. It's the hotel, and it's not too good. But I guess we figured it out now. Now it's working. Oh my God. You guys need to fucking stop calling me Lil Durk. I'm over you guys. I am not Lil Durk. I don't look like him. We only have big eyes in common. And maybe like the fake blonde. Yes, that's what we got in common. Yes. All right, guys. Wi-Fi suck. Yes, I know. All right, guys. I appreciate you. I love you. I hope you guys are gonna have a great weekend. I'm out here in Miami. So if anyone is in Miami, maybe we can link, slide in the DMs that I'm not gonna see. Send me an email. It's easier. And we'll talk again. Yes. All right. You have a good night. You have a great weekend. And I'll see you on Monday. Good night.